One.
Meow.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mechcast Reacts, although I think this is technically titled... Yeah, this is titled Mechcast vs. Nostalgia Critic Top 11s Part 1. Just a little, taste of what's to come once we get done with Death Battle. We're going to be going back to us talking about lists.
Woo!
But you guys talked about lists?
Do a variety of things.
Yeah, we actually talked about lists back when we were doing, well, back in December when we were doing Team 4 Star's DB-Cember videos.
Yep.
Yep.
Kevin tried to talk me into doing that for like a year, and I kept not wanting to do it. And then we did it, and I had a really good time, so...
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started now, and Ben, please, please put Superman and Spider-Man in
I already
entries.
did! It's right
Two different
here!
entries.
I agree, Sarah, you gotta replace one that isn't Laura, but...
No, we're not arguing about that.
Anyways, let's just go ahead and get
Vegeta, for God's sake.
Spin
You
the wheel!
spin me right round, baby,
Oh, you
right
motherfucker.
round.
You've got to be
What
kidding
the
me.
fucking... No! What?
All right,
Okay,
we're starting our nostalgia critic stream with a non-nostalgic critic stream. Hey guys, there's a 3 in 11 chance for this to happen. Now,
Hey y'all, Scott here.
Oh, what's ad block? I never heard of ad block.
so
I
there's
have that block!
so
It doesn't work! This fucking...
You block Origin doesn't always work for
so by
some
that logic,
reason.
there's a
It does.
20%
I
chance
use
that
it
we won't
literally
even get a
every
video
day.
based on today's video.
How about this? How about this? We will spin the wheel again, and we'll do a nostalgia critic thing first.
Yeah, we'll do...
Replace
we'll do Scott the Woz at the end of this.
I was gonna say replace the Scott the Was one, but okay, whatever.
No, too late. We already got it.
It's 45
could.
minutes long.
There we go. We got a good one.
Ben, here's the thing. We may have to go through the top 11 worst by default Avatar episodes before we get to the top
The
11
best.
best ones, due to the fact that
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
narrative.
We have to do both.
Oh, that was... I have no
We
idea.
weren't Pacific on that.
No, I'm saying...
honor.
No, I
Both of
realize
these are-
that we might have to due to the fact that...
Both of these are over 20 minutes.
Okay, how about
I
this?
have
Watch
no-
the worst. Watch the best one since that has date. That's the good one.
No, well, let's watch Worst because it's shorter.
No, we have to do...
and also because keep this in mind, we have to see if we disagree with Mr. Walker here. So this will be. I barely watched anything of this, so this will be
This
all
is
new to me.
technically a 2-part video, so it won't make
I'm
sense
gonna-
if we watch either one
Okay.
without the other.
Okay,
Or-
so do them in order.
We'll do them in order. I haven't watched Avatar since I was a kid.
Hello,
I
Mr.
have...
Nostalgia critic. I remember.
I
it, so
haven't
You don't
watched-
have to.
I haven't ever watched Avatar.
Has taught us is that there's a yin to every yang. For every
True.
good, there is a bad, and it's our duty to acknowledge them.
For every good, there is a bad, such as the fact that you didn't even bother with a boom mic
it
for
only
this
makes
shot.
sense in honor of this philosophy to go over what many
You gotta love that you've got the Doug Walker stock music in the background, as we call it.
Yeah.
For no particular reason, I will now
I think I have that stock.
Let me go into a little bit more detail.
I think I have those stock
In
gun
my
graphics
opinion,
somewhere
Yeah.
There's no
too.
such thing as a bad
Freaking
episode
classic.
of Avatar. Even the weakest episodes have something of value and worth that goes beyond what's
I
presented
have
in most
absolutely no
family-friendly
context
shows.
for any
But
of this.
if we
Alex,
I haven't watched this show
Aside-
in like a
Aside from
decade.
that
sense
Death
to
Battle
acknowledge the
episode that
worst,
we
so
watched.
we can
Alex,
figure out how
those
to
Death Battle
continually
episodes
make
we
the
watched.
outros stronger.
Yeah.
So,
I
see no fault in looking
have
over the not
a
bad, but just
recent memory
not
of
as
Avatar: The
good
Last
episode
Airbender,
to one of
so
the
yes,
greatest
you
TV
can
shows
ask
of
me
all
about
time.
this.
Critic, are you sure
Awesome.
that's wise?
Look, we're all
Fuck
adults
off,
now,
Oh
so
yeah,
we
this
talk
is in the
about
Malcolm and
in an
Tamara
adult
era,
way. So what's the
aka
problem?
Just that when people
current
see
day.
the word worst in the title, they might think the
Oh
wrong
yeah, but he has better
Well,
audio
that's
these
technically
days.
what it is,
He
isn't
does.
it? The worst
And
of the
funnily
best.
enough,
We're not
Malcolm
gonna go bunch
in
of
Young
fanboys
Justice
and
in
fangirls,
the DC
especially for a
Abridged
franchise
universe
I love
voices
so much.
Cyborg,
Okay.
Yeah.
among other characters, including Dubstep Manta.
I'll be fine,
He's
thanks.
better than the
So,
guy who
without further
plays
ado,
him in the fucking show.
Do you mind? I can hear you
Which
all the way in here.
which
That's an
one?
even bigger
Because
shame.
I'm talking about the young... I'm talking...
Like I was saying.
so you're saying
we're
he's
gonna
better
look
than
at the
Carrie
top 11
Payton?
Not as good
Not Carrie...
episodes
Well,
of
is
an
Carrie Payton the
all-around
one who
great
voiced
series.
him in the show?
Top
Yes.
11? Because I like to
Okay,
go
I'm
in
mistaken then.
He said the thing!
Sit back
He
and enjoy
said
the
it!
top 11
Get used to it, guys.
worst
On your
episodes
titties.
of
Full
Avatar:
screen
The Last
this.
Airbender.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You do realize Discord has a built-in, Discord
Go
has a
back to
built-in
the
YouTube
Fire
thing.
Nation.
Was that you who said that, Kevin?
Yes, I had to.
Boiling Rock, Part 1. In this episode, Zuka and Sokka try to break out the prisoners from their failed invasion.
Really?
by getting
Boiling
captured
Rock?
themselves
This
and
was a
working
good
with
one.
Suki to find a way out.
Remember
In
he
all
said by
fairness,
default.
very little
I
is
know,
of
but
the
this wasn't a weak
development,
two-parter.
even the kick-ass
The only
action
reason
scenes
people
that come
remember
from
this
it.
episode is
The
because
problem
of
is
that
minor,
one
but
Azula
still a
Lu
noticeable
comic.
one. That being, why is there a Part 1 at all? Seriously, this could have been just one episode. In fact, if it was, it could have possibly been
Well,
the most
Sokka was
highly
trying to
rated
find his dad, and
action-packed
his
one
dad
there
wasn't
ever
at the
was.
prison
But instead,
initially.
we get time dedicated to planning an escape from the prison, putting that plan into motion, and ultimately having it fail. Which, of course, leads to the second planning of an escape from the prison and a second attempt to put it into motion. That one succeeds, but, well, why the hell didn't they just edit the first one out then? Were they just short an episode, so they decided to stretch one out a little more? Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
there's a
gee,
lot
it's
of
almost like we gotta
character,
go
there's a lot
through
of
multiple
development,
plans
and furthers
before
the
we
story,
actually,
but
you know,
I think all of
succeed.
that probably could
Yeah.
have been fit into one episode.
Like I said,
It
Sokka was
just a
looking for his
tiny
dad, and
bit
that's
here
why
and
he
there.
had to stick
I
around
guess
the
in
prison
some
for
respects,
longer.
It's a bit more realistic not to have the first attempt succeed, but it's also realistic that Appa would most likely eat Momo at some point. But that doesn't mean I want to see it. When the episode finally does get going with the real plan in Part 2, it's great. It's a lot of fun. It's just seeing through Part 1 that isn't bad, but isn't necessary either. Probably
No,
nitpick, but like I said, this is the worst
Part
of the
1
best,
is the
so you'll
setup.
probably see a couple more.
Having seen his Lord of the Rings video, I get the feeling that
Go
we can't
back to
really,
the Fire Nation!
The Serpent's Pass. Team Avatar has
Oh,
to
come
pass
on, this
through
one was
dangerous
also a
route to
neat
get to
one.
the city of
The
Boston.
frame rate is
After
so
agreeing to take a
fucked
pregnant
up.
couple
I
with
have
them and
no
being reunited
idea
with
what on
Suki,
earth is
the
going
team
on
tries
because
their
I've
best
not
to
really
get
watched
gobbled
the
up by
show
a
at
giant
all,
beast
so
like
I'm,
Oh, you
should.
I'm
my God, this is
extremely
a running
confused.
problem with
Not a
Doug's
bad
footage.
premise, but
Seamus.
the emotional
Like, it's
problems
like he
they're working
pulled it
through
from a
aren't as engaging
it's
as
like
The
he
show was
dumped
released on
the
Blu-ray at
DVD.
this
Sokka
point.
gets overprotective of Suki because he has
It's not.
lost a
It's
loved
like he
one
dumped the
before.
DVD
But
without
you know
even
how
dumping
it's
it
gonna
to
end, right?
to something that
He
had the
eases up
pull
as she
down
convinces him
flags.
that she can take
It
care of
shouldn't
herself.
be this
And
interlaced.
just by getting captured later. But come on, that was like setting a bowling pin.
Manus, his
Oh.
review had the same problem. Angry Joe's footage didn't have that problem, by the way.
So again, it just
Anyway,
kinda feels like leftovers.
To explain the
Heck,
plot of
even
this
Zuko's
episode,
problem
basically
seems
this was
pretty
after
mundane.
Team Avatar
Just trying
lost
to get more
Appa to a
food with
bunch
Jet's
of
gang on a
stand
ferry.
vendors.
Yeah.
Honor?
And
These are
Honor,
bad
honor,
problems to
honor.
Focus on, but when you
And
combine them
essentially,
all together and all
Aang was
the
feeling a lot of
bird,
dread because
it's
he
kind of
lost
slow.
a dear companion
Even
he's
the
been with
serpent
for the
compared to all
longest
the other
time.
great designs they've had on the
He was
show,
feeling
it's
a lot
not
of dread
especially
because a new
effective.
Metroid game was coming out the next day.
Of animals on that one? The dragon
But
from
that
Zelda
Metroid
2
game
and
was
the
actually
Double
really
Team Apple.
good.
By no means awful, but even
I
as
know.
the slower episodes go,
That was
this
the
one
joke.
just felt really.
And at first they were trying to get onto the
That was
boats,
the
but they
intention of the episode?
failed to
Definitely
do so that's why they
I'm
had
on
to take the
boat.
Serpent's Pass.
Everybody look at me, I'm on a motherfucking boat.
Jet. Fresh off the last episode, Jet has a great moral
Oh, hey, you.
payoff, but kind of a less than thrilling character to do it with. Jet
He's
on
got
the surface
he's
seems
got
interesting
Cabal's
enough.
hook
He's like a
blades.
young Robin Hood
Hey, yeah,
trying
he
to teach the
does.
Fire Nation a lesson, but goes too far when he tries to take out innocent civilians. This creates some interesting baggage for the character, but for the most part, he's just kind of a good-looking thief. He's there to throw another wrench into Aang and Katara's romance and mostly just be a good-looking foil. It's not that he has no
This guy
character,
looking like
it's just
Mugen from
not
Shatmar
very much.
Shampoo. Anyone else
Yeah,
thinking
to be
that?
perfectly,
Barely.
to be
It's not that
perfectly
he's
fair,
annoying or
I
unpleasant,
hate it
it's
when they do
just
stuff like
we've
this.
seen the good-looking hero
Yeah.
who it turns out is not the
Like-
hero and has a stubborn side that's just never going to change.
It's cliche
Most
as
of us know it's
hell.
coming, and we're just
Is he
kinda
Shadow
waiting
the
for it to take
Hedgehog?
its course. While the moral
No.
it teaches about
He's
his
Dark
fought
Aang.
Fires of War is certainly a strong one. I do wish there was a
That's
slightly
racist,
better
Ben.
character to get across.
How's that
If he was
racist?
even more memorable,
He's the
maybe the
anti-Ong. He has like hair.
It's
He's
Naga
tan. Everything.
As
You
the
know,
He's
you-
on. Yeah, he's
like
on.
the episode proved, he's
Is it
certainly
Ong
not
or
everything.
Aang? I have no fucking clue.
Aang.
Aang. It's Aang.
It's like a Raiden and Raiden
Which
situation all
means
over
the
again.
evil him is Ong.
Cave of Two Lovers.
See,
The
that I
romance
don't
in
know.
Avatar has always
Yeah.
been one of
Yeah.
the weaker points.
I feel
At
like it's
least
down
for
to
Aang and
accent
Katara.
rather than
It's not that
like
I
it being
can't see them
correct. I think
together,
both are
it's
correct.
that
Aang is like
have to go
is
through
like
a lot of the
Aang is
same
like how you
cliches
would probably
we've
say it
got
like
in
with
other romances,
something like
where
my accent,
they'll
I guess.
always be overly awkward,
I don't know.
which
Well,
leads to a
Ong is how they
misunderstanding,
pronounced
which
it
leads
in
to
the
them being angry at each other, and
shitty
of course leads to
Shyamalan
them both
movie.
realizing they
Shitty,
were
bang,
wrong.
bang, shitty,
Say
shitty,
directed
bang,
by
bang.
Gary Marshall, and
But
we
that's
got
not necessarily means it's the incorrect
Time for a
translation.
offended
Or the
friend.
Cave of Two Lovers.
Neither does it mean that
On
the
one
one from
hand,
like
I'm
the actual
kinda
series is
glad all
right
the
either. I
romantic
think
comedy
it's just
cliches
down
were
to
kind of
accent.
gotten out in this one episode. But still, I don't think you needed them to begin with. Falling in love is interesting enough without having to feel you always have to throw in this constant bickering. This continuing formula of the couple that argues all the time but then somehow gets together in the end. I mean, why does there
Oh,
have to
yeah,
be
no,
so
I
much
despise
bickering
this
in so
character
many
archetype.
romances?
Yeah.
You know, that's what marriage
I
is
understand
for.
perfectly why
We all know
he's
they're
putting
going to
this.
get together, so
What?
I never got why they tried to drag it out as long as they did.
I have the volume
They get
turned
together
down
early
and
on.
the
There's
symbols
nothing
were
wrong
at
with it.
normal
Have them be a couple
volume.
afterwards. Work through relationship
How
stuff
loud
that
was
would happen
that in the
after you
original
decided
mix,
to be a couple.
guys?
Come on,
Apparently,
everyone's
the
doing
Mr.
this.
Walker
And
doesn't
granted,
actually know
it's
what
not
volume
office
mixing is
bad,
or sound
but
balancing.
it has
Alex.
those romantic comedy trademarks that Avatar
Premiere has an
seems to
auto-ducking
love.
feature. You
But
can
still,
use
when
it.
a nice scene
Alex,
does
how do
play
you
out, it
feel
does
about
seem
the way I've
legitimately
written,
nice. And we do see Sokka deal with this world's
couples?
interpretation of, well,
Mm.
hippies. So it's by no means
Well,
flawless. But I think this couple can
even
definitely
though-
be strong enough without the Julia
So,
Roberts trope.
You've written
And
characters
God
who
help you if you
are...
actually make Katara laugh that way.
What?
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 Number 7.
Okay, so you've written characters who have
Waterbending masters.
substantial
After
differences,
making their way to the
much
northern
better
water
than
tribe,
I
Katara
tend
is
to see
horrified
in
to
stuff.
discover
Like
that they don't
the
teach women and
archetypal,
girls how to
well,
fight,
I
but
do
only how
not
to
buy
shoot.
these people
So
as
she
a
faces
couple
off
for
with the
me is
prejudice
Han
of
and
Aang's new
Leia
master
from
to show
Star
sisters
Wars.
are doing it for themselves.
Like,
I never know how to feel about episodes like this.
like
Okay.
those two are at
Yeah,
those
there's
two are
always gonna
at
be
each other's
people or cultures
throats
who are gonna
at
be
various
prejudiced
points in
about
time.
anything.
But you know
Gender,
what? I
race,
still buy
appearance,
them more
whatever.
than Hermione
So it
and
makes
Ron,
sense to
who
stand up
fucking
against
hated
them.
each other.
On the other hand, isn't the message done better if instead of preaching about what you want to see, you just show it?
Like, they had a
Growing up as
common
little boy, I
goal.
always loved
Hermione and
gossip
Ron's
about
only
Darkwing
thing
Duck.
in
The thing
common
with this
was
episode is
Harry.
that the chief of the Northern Water Tribe,
They were just
I
funny
was kind
characters
of
that were
very
part of the group,
bitter,
so I never had any
or
problems.
and
However, when
and
the
whatnot,
trope of
but
girls proving they can do what boys can do comes in,
yeah.
I always feel like it's making the character
And
more
y- and then
statistic than a
and by
person.
the
And
by
Katara is
the
definitely
last
not
two-parter
that.
of this
Neither her
season,
gender nor
Katara
any
proves to be a
prejudice
better
against her was
waterbending
her
master than
identity.
Aang,
So this plot
just
line
because
isn't
she
especially
actually puts
unique.
forth effort
As
into
a
it.
kid,
Aang
if
just
the
kind
people in
of
the world you love accept
Wiggles
something,
around.
it's more likely
Yeah.
Anakin Skywalker's it.
But,
No,
again,
if
on the other
Anakin
hand, we do
Skywalkered
know
it,
all
he
this
would have been able to
bullshit does
master it.
happen in the world, and there's
But
always
no.
going to be idiot douchebags out there who enforce it, so it's
Well,
probably
yeah,
good
that's
to be prepared
reality.
for it, right? It's hard to say what the best route to take is, but with this episode, we all know exactly what that route
I
is
see why you
going
put
to
this
be.
on the list, to
She's
be honest.
going to win him over, and of course, he's going to teach her in the end. Even if you are
Oh,
going to
yeah.
take this road,
And
isn't
plus
there
we learned a bit
slightly
about
different
Gran
way
Gran.
You could do it. Some very
Gran Gran.
didn't see coming. Oh well, we did get some great waterbending action, great shots of the city, and
Yep.
hey, it's still these great characters being great characters. I guess all I'm looking for is a little bit more variety in the message, or at least.
You know, it's weird. I thought that his favorite show was like
I still got to
Batman
see
the
Katara
Animated
do what
Series or some
Katara
shit. Not
does,
Avatar.
and-
He's never like
It
mentioned
became
that.
his new
Oh, it
favorite
is-
after
it
he
is-
watched it.
It is
Yeah,
one
he-
of them,
he
but Avatar is
binged-
one of his all-time favorites.
He
Yeah,
reviewed
I remember
every
Doug
ep-
had a series where he binged through it.
Sokka's master.
Kind of a
This actually
shame that
ties
he
into
never
the
did the same
argument
for
I had
any
the
shows
last one,
like
only this
Sailor
time
Moon
it's
and
a
whatnot.
bit of a different
Yeah.
prejudice.
Mm.
Sokka
He did this
feels
for
bad
Gravity
because
Falls,
he's
if I
not a
remember,
bender
years
like
ago,
Aang,
right?
Katara, or
Yeah, he would do the same for
Because of
Gravity
this,
Falls
he
and I
feels
believe
totally
Steven
useless.
Universe, but
So he
not
finds a master to teach
not
him
shows
the
he's
art of
constantly
He did the
bragged
same for
on.
Gravity
being a great
Falls.
fighter.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
even manages to put a
Gravity
sword
Falls.
made from a meteorite.
Gravity Falls
What kind
is
of show is
great.
that?
He never has to feel left out.
Seriously?
I don't know. I don't want to watch a show called Gravity Falls.
It's good, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
It is actually really good, even though
It is
I've
one of
only
the
I've not
best
watched much of
Disney
it, but
shows.
it's freaking hilarious and like it's amazing.
Yeah, it's so fucking good, dude. Oh my god.
Sokka's
gonna-
reasoning for getting a sword was more, or that he.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
I understand about the show Gravity Falls. I'm talking about Gravity Falls.
Balls, balls,
Excuse me, it's like
Now
What are
you
you
get
talking
it.
about?
Now you get it.
that's because I thought you were pronouncing it wrong or something.
I thought you were fucking. I thought okay, you were fucking with us this whole time.
he was. Again, it's
Well,
drawing attention to
yeah,
the
I mean,
prejudice
I
you
like-
mispronounced it first.
I
and
really
ran
do
with
like
it.
the idea of
Oh, I
how
didn't?
Sokka learns to
Sokka's
sword fight
fine,
in
no improvements
It might have
needed.
been me
It's
because I
almost
mentioned
like
it first.
the
Who
creators
knows?
were anticipating a
Somebody did.
backlash
It's
for
probably
it.
Somebody
me.
mispronounced
As far as
it.
I know.
It's
so
probably
I,
me.
Who can't love Sokka? Sokka's great. Never change for anyone, big guy. Keep it real.
Based.
Oh, that was funny.
Number 5.
If you're wondering what that brief interlude for was
yes,
for,
no.
is for the ads.
A lot
An
of
ad,
things
yeah.
are hinted at in this episode.
The
but
swamp,
many
the
of
one
them
that
don't
set
turn
up
out
Aang
coming
wanting
The
Aang having to
team is
seek
lost
out
in a swamp
Toph,
that gives visions of the past, present, and even future. While trying to figure out what it means,
It
they're
was
also trying to outrun a
trippy,
couple of swamp rats who want to
outside
eat their
of
animal
Appa
companions
and
for dinner.
Momo trying to
The
flee
ending
away
is
from the
definitely
swamp
interesting as it
benders.
delivers a message about how
Which,
all
by the way,
things
they're
are
water
connected,
benders who
and to its
could
credit,
bend
in
the
a very
swamp
creative
water and
way.
whatnot.
But there's one major problem. You're in the swamp. A disgusting, dark, bug-filled, gloomy-ass swamp. Who the hell wants to be in a swamp?
I
That
do.
isn't any fun. Couldn't this be in like a nice
Well,
forest or a
Koreans.
creepy forest?
Well, Ben,
I
we've
don't
learned
know,
more
just
about
anything
you
but
than
a
we needed to
swamp.
know.
Do we really
I'm
have to focus on this
joking.
world's version of Duck
I like
Dynasty?
swamp
I think we can
environments in
survive
games.
without
They can be
that.
cool.
We also get the
Awesome.
return
Terraria
of
probably has
Zuko
my
as the Blue
favorite.
Spirit, as well as haunting memories from Katara and Sokka's
But no,
trying to
that's
think of
the
a good-
jungle.
None of them
I'm
seem
trying to think of a
to
good swamp
especially go
location. When I
far
think of
along.
Final Fantasy 15,
The only thing that
no,
really
no,
plays
get
a
that
big
out of my
part
face.
is Aang seeing a vision of Toph, who eventually becomes
No,
Sokka.
not the
But
flashback.
aside from that, we're just stuck in this nasty ass swamp. And don't get me wrong,
trying to think of
I'm
another
I
swamp
remember that
location.
frame of
This
Aang,
episode-
but
Hey,
Oh
on
my
this
god,
episode-
Aang is fighting Swamp Thing.
This episode is only so low because Doug Walker has a hate boner for swamps.
Yeah, that doesn't really. That
Well,
That was
doesn't make
it. That was his only
He hates-
criticism. That was
So
it.
he hates the Empire Strikes Back
No, he does.
No, don't you mean Return of the
for the
Jedi?
wrong reasons.
Okay.
Return of the
He
Jedi
hates
is
this
set in the
episode.
forest.
He hates this
Oh,
episode because
which
it
one was
reminds
it? Which
him
one was
of
it?
Captain Planet.
Oh, you're talking about Dagobah, aren't you? Sorry.
Captain
Dagobah.
He's a
hero.
hero.
Gonna take pollution down to zero.
Much better than.
Seriously, Sonic has a subtle environmental message. Are you mad? That thing's blatant as hell.
It's so blatant as fuck.
It's a lot more subtle than Captain Planet, though. You gotta
Alrighty
admit.
Very true.
That's
Very
fair.
true.
That is, with the exception of this. While no way as bad as other environmental messages, why did the show feel they needed one
she was
addressing
fine as a
pollution and
painted
saving
lady.
the Earth? The show's already kind of been doing that with its subtlety, hasn't it? Katara's concerned because while they're not supposed to interfere with the Fire Nation yet, a village is starving and losing their home to pollution. So she disguises herself as the spirit of the river known as the Painted Lady to feed and heal all those who need it. It brings up a good debate on how far does one
I do like
go
that
before
design.
interfering with other cultures,
Yes.
but like many of you, when you see a big
I wouldn't have been
bad
able to tell it was her,
factory
like,
spewing
just off that, which
sludge
is-
and young kids who control the elements try to help, I only think of one thing.
Yep.
No, there you go.
My God, at least you know what we were all thinking of.
Again, as most environmental
With your
episodes
powers
of
combined,
other
I am
shows
the
go,
Avatar.
This one is not honest.
By your powers combined, I am Aang the Ong Slayer.
I
No,
am the Avatar.
No, even better. With your powers combined, I am Don Cheadle.
Oh, I see him in the
By your
background.
powers combined,
Here
I
we
am
go,
the
another
War
season 3
Machine.
episode.
Really?
Wait,
What?
Yes, it's essentially the plot of Footloose.
Never better cut a Footloose.
okay, that is weird.
Okay, I
That
hate
is
the fact that
why.
this episode is up this high because of one thing. It gives us the introduction to the best character in all of Avatar The Last Airbender. Wang Fire.
That's an amazing name.
The only element that Wang Fire needs to bend is the element of surprise. And not only that, the Avatar only has to defeat one firebender, while Wang Fire has to defeat the rest.
Is just so strange
I see
that
nothing
you know
wrong
the
with this
creators of
episode.
just had to do it. But
The drill that
this is
was
the
used
second
for
episode
bossing
of the
to
last
pierce Bossing
season,
Say's
and the last
walls
one
was
pretty
about
heavy.
1/8 was
follow-up
based
one
on 1/8 of Wang Fire's Wang.
It's called levity,
Mine?
Doug. You can't just have like
This is
back-to-back series
really
over and over again
light,
before you like depress your
Look
audience.
at that! Look at
You
that!
need some signs
legend.
of you need some
Yes, you
levity.
can. It's
Do
called Young
not dare
Justice.
tell me that
Oh, well,
I don't know. Isn't this just a little?
We're not even
Really?
30 minutes in and we're already losing our shit.
Kevin Bacon, it-
Well, I'm already
of course,
losing it because I have no idea what the
the
fuck is going on because I've not seen this show.
Yeah, same.
Seamus.
I haven't seen it since I was, like, 14 or something.
Honestly.
And unlike the ones before, we get to live a bit of that gentleness rather than just see it. It's cute, it's innocent, but if I told someone this was my favorite all-time show and this was the episode they saw, they think I was fucking mental.
Yeah.
Avatar do Footloose,
You
that's
sure
fine.
about that?
It's not like I can't see
I mean, that'd
why,
be a
it's just-
really. I think that'd probably be a really good example.
Yes, Wang Fire. More screen time of him.
Plateau of the Water Tribe. When I first saw this, it was my least favorite episode.
Oh my god.
Why?
I can. It's the stock music he tends to use for like Eastern-based material, but you can tell it's slowed down.
Hey, what was up with your face in that earlier shot?
What's wrong with your face?
Exactly him. Sokka and Katara's dad. Afraid Sokka and Katara will leave him, he actually hides the letter, destroying the possibility of them being reunited. I couldn't believe it when I saw this episode. This is Aang. Friggin' Aang.
And
who
Aang
destroyed
ends
this
up eating.
opportunity for his
And in the
two
abridgment,
best
when
friends whom he
Aang
owes
goes at that
everything
bowl,
to for seeing
oh,
what's
one of
left of their family.
one of the
It just
Bado
it
ends
didn't
up saying
feel
like,
I know
Aang's
he's
like,
a
oh, what was
kid,
I
kids
eating?
make
Hey,
emotional
what's in the
mistakes,
bowl?
but
And then
if it's
and
Jackson
Bado's
that's
like,
being smart
whale
and sensitive,
testicles.
He grows up in an environment that is nothing but
Oh, and then he
this.
just
With everything that Aang's
just, you know,
character
vomits.
seemed and what he was taught, this just didn't seem like him. It seemed downright
Yeah.
alien. Even Sokka and Katara seemed a little harsher than usual, but to be fair, it's kind of hard to blame them. This was a pretty big deal. Now, with that said, there are a lot of good elements looking back on it again. We got to meet June the bounty hunter. There was still
Yes,
some awesome
June
fighting,
and Fluffles.
it does, I guess, cement them as a family unit. It's the only time, though, I've ever seen this character
Oh, and
not
also,
feel like the
oh,
character,
Iroh's like,
which I suppose
Iroh-
is good, seeing
oh,
how
just
lots
pretends
of
to get
shows
knocked
make that
down.
mistake
He's like,
often, and this one only slips up
oh,
once. It's a good
yes, I
fighting
like
and
where
still
this
an
is
overall good
going.
message, but man, I will never get that choice.
What the fuck is happening, Alex?
And the number one worst
I have
episode
no
of-
idea.
Oh, are you kidding? You know it's the Great Divide.
I agree with this.
Well, I didn't know that. Doug, excuse me.
You can literally skip this episode and not miss a damn thing.
It doesn't further much character, and it's
You really
considered by many
could.
to be a
Hell, the
complete
show even
waste
calls
of
it out in
So
near the end of the
is it
third
really
season.
as bad as all that? Well, let's take a look at the setup. Two feuding tribes find they have to cross through a canyon.
Oh, yeah, I do remember this
and
episode
Aang
being
decides to help them
nothing.
through. Try and
Yeah,
constantly
it
be
literally
peacekeeper.
does
All
nothing.
the tribes can do is bicker, complain, shout, yell, and blame each other for everything.
And how does Aang
you're
solve
a fan
this
of that
mystery?
because that is literally
He
what
lies.
takes up the majority of the episode.
That's how you fix everything, though, isn't it? Lie.
After 24 minutes of this, Aang finally lets them know that their feuding was all based on a bogus history. That this great big warring feud was actually based on two little kids fighting over a ball. And that's actually a pretty funny idea. The tribes decide there's no reason
Okay.
to hate each other, and that the honor they
That's
were
the
fighting
lie.
for can be reached if they all decide to forgive. The catch? Aang is a fucking liar.
You could call it lying.
What?
I made the whole thing up. You did not.
What?
That
Just know
is
the
so
audio is
wrong.
echoing.
Now, where's
You know.
that
What?
bastard's heart?
It's
I don't
not
hear
on
echoing.
mine.
It's not on my end either.
I said gizmo.
We're in the peaceful era.
I'm not hearing echoing.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it.
Truth, as it say, just make shit up.
Echo, echo, echo. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
No harm done. So
I played the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm like, this has to be the most elaborate April Fool's Day joke imaginable.
I can't fucking believe Sonic died! He was
Sonic
murdered by
died.
Mario, I swear it. Mario's new movie's coming out in a week, and Sonic's supposed to get a new movie next year. Mario killed him, so he couldn't get the third movie!
hurt.
Calm
This
down.
is a
Calm
weird
down.
Message they're trying to convey.
He murdered him!
I'm sure
Damn it!
what you're supposed
Mario
to think out.
killed somebody!
Sometimes lying is good. The needs of the short-term solution outweigh the needs of the long-term solution.
Yeah,
Truth
but yeah,
will
Mario
set you
kills Sonic all the
free
time in
only when
Smash
it's
Bros. When you have like
convenient.
at times, but you don't see me crying about it.
Even in the
To be fair, the other way around happens
don't have to-
too, but
If we, this is coming out in like 2 weeks, so people are already going to know about this.
Let's keep flying. It's
Oh, hi,
clunky,
Robin.
It's misguided, it's confused, much like the Great Divide. It's a great.
By the way,
mess.
hey, funnily
Let's keep
enough,
flying.
of the
But
M. Night Shyamalan
even
version
that
of
said, I
Sokka
still
was
don't think it's
closer
a
to
bad
what they
episode.
originally pitched for
Because I
Sokka's
still
characterization
stand
in
by
the
that
show.
There are no bad episodes.
The reason
That's
they
weird.
made him funny was because Jake DeSana can't
Because
do
no matter what,
seriousness.
it's always had great characters, great story.
That's
great
the guy who voice
animation,
acts Sokka
and
on the
ability
show.
To take children and adults 100% seriously. It's a show unlike any other we've ever seen. Yes, there's a lot of things that aren't good in The Great Divide, but the animation is still great. I still like
Cross
following
this
these characters. I
London
still like
by.
hearing their performance.
Teen
I
Titans
still
has
wanna see
better,
where the story is gonna go.
animation.
That's the incredible whole that the show has. Even when it's not great, there's still great things
Like that-
in it. And that's why Avatar will
Like some of the
always be one of a
choreography
kind.
in Avatar: The Last Airbender,
And
there can be
seeing
at
this is all
times
about
is like,
keeping the
eh.
bland balance. It only makes sense next week to do the top 11 greatest Avatar episodes.
Does it though?
There. Will
It's
that
too
call you
late.
Time for a dump
you've
spin
already
now.
doomed yourself,
There's
Doug
still
Walker.
2 minutes left in the time bar. Something could still go wrong.
Yeah,
He's right.
Like, there's somebody
No,
out
it's a
there
minute and a half. They lie.
something bad to you.
I think this is
Yeah,
remastered.
what are
some
people
shit.
gonna do? Complain on message boards? Write mean comments? Show
There
me
was
one
probably
person who'd
supposed to
actually
be a
crazy enough to cause
middle
me physical
roll
harm
ad that was
because
about
of
30
this list.
seconds.
He's
Hilarious
coming.
because- Because
God
like, because
pray.
it's hilarious because like pretty much all of his like mid-roll ads that are like 3 minutes long or something stupid like that these days.
Sir, I just received
Hey,
word from
it's
the
that
Avatar
sound
fan
Hi,
effect.
Rob
They say
Walker.
the Nostalgia Critic has disgraced the franchise by doing a top 11 worst episodes list.
Rob
How do you wish to
Walker
respond?
like shits on his.
Oh my
Dante
god, Dante
Bosco.
Bosco!
Tell them I'll be arriving in 1 week's time.
Who?
And I look forward to winning back
Zuko?
Dante Basco?
forever.
Who?
He's
Zuko.
Zuko in the
He
show, the
plays
guy
one
with
of the
the
main.
scar.
He plays one of the main characters in the series.
Rufio.
I know that, and I don't even know.
Who? Again, again.
Oh my
Rufio.
god!
Rufio.
Oh my god!
Again, context would be very appreciated right now because I have no clue what. the
Dante
hell-
Bosco voice acts the character Prince Zuko of the Fire Nation.
Rufio.
Oh, Todoroki got you.
Rufio.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Now-
Hang on.
Skip the
So
intro.
Sheamus. Yeah, I know. Sheamus. So Dante Bosco plays one of the characters in the Avatar. He's Zuko.
I
Zuko.
just
Zuko.
yeah Todoroki. I
He's
heard you the
the-
first time.
Not Shoto Todoroki. God damn it!
I need to. There we go.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic.
There's a reason why this video is longer.
He said to me.
As a lot of you know, last week I did a top 11 list of the worst Avatar episodes. With
By
the
default.
understanding there's really no such thing as a bad Avatar episode, just some that aren't as good.
I
So,
mean, Legend of Korra
this
is a
week,
thing.
I'm going from the worst to the
And
best.
we went talking about that.
Korra is not the same thing.
Not the same
Avatar is one
thing.
of the most
I
amazing
still
smash
shows
Korra.
ever put on the air. Its story is intriguing.
Imagine calling Legend of Korra an Avatar show. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
And its animation incredible. So as you'd imagine, finding the absolute best of this series is no easy
Remember that
task.
time Korra
There are
vs.
so
Storm
many great
actually
episodes
slapped?
with so many great moments. But we're here to discriminate for the best, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So let's not waste any time and take a look at the top 11 best episodes. Why top 11? Because I like to go one step
He said the
beyond.
thing. He
Sit
said the
and
thing.
enjoy the top 11.
Oh! Oh shit!
What the fuck?
It's Dante Bosco.
God.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Even
Yeah.
on the makeup.
You have dishonored the franchise and so dishonored me. The time has come to reclaim my honor. You dishonorably dishonored my honorable honor.
What?
Okay, I
have no idea what you just said.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
You'll
You'll feel it.
Is there subtitles? No. He locks him in.
Critic, what is it?
It's
Dante fucking Bosco!
I think he
I
drank
think he
the
drank the
cactus
cactus juice or something. Honor!
This is one of the characters from Avatar. Go dress me appropriately.
Why is that door able to lock that way, but not the other way?
Whoa.
Look, it's okay. I'm doing
It's
a
not.
top 11
He
best
melted the
Avatar
lock.
episodes.
You don't
You don't deserve the chance.
Okay, look, maybe we can come to a compromise. I can give you a really glowing review and take the lead.
Run, Doug, run!
Honor.
Wow, this is
Honor!
really lame.
Honor!
I'm sorry.
Honor!
This is
Honor!
and that just made things even worse. Great.
You know you have fun doing this.
It's time to fight fire.
Obviously, the effects are
sick.
kind of lame. I will.
It's time to fight fire with water, you mean?
Boys have
What?
to stick together.
Rufio.
I'm sorry, what?
He played Rufio.
That's not Avatar.
He was
Dante Bosco's like, oh, now I remember.
Oh, now you need to try harder. I want you to go home, do some research, keep me updated on your progress, okay?
That's a good looking with a big blade, though.
All right, buddy. It's time to show you who's boss.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Well, we'll show you who's boss, right?
Nope.
You're dead.
Critic! Sorry, Malcolm. The needs of me outweigh the needs of you. He's gonna kill me!
This is cathartic.
Oh shit!
Here it comes. Bangarang! Well, he deserved it.
Out there. Why don't we go ahead and start the top 11 Avatar episode?
He's just dead.
Thank God we're out of that.
The fuck?
Thank God we're out of that bloody awful
It's actually
skit. Let's move
part of
on.
the. It's actually an acapella of the credits theme.
Okay.
The irony is,
I'm
Remember
wondering,
when
should I
Remember when
even watch
Crash
this?
Bandicoot's
Because, like,
soundtrack was nothing but acapella?
apparently it spoils the shit out of the show,
Damn,
and if I'm
Zuko's
ever gonna
killer.
watch it someday, you know, like in the 20+ years it's been around.
How have you not watched it?
they decide to check it out.
I haven't,
Follows
but
is a
I also
theatrical
will not
interpretation
remember
of their
this
adventures.
video when I get
Only
around
it's
to
done
it.
from an
Same.
incredibly biased and exaggerated angle. Pissing
This
all
is a
of them
great
off.
episode, though. I've
Cactus
seen,
Man.
Yeah, I remember this episode.
I've
The
seen
Cactus
clips of
Man
this
did
episode,
this.
and
Moments
It's
of
amazing.
emotional
Yes,
exposition,
it
but
is.
For the most part, it's just watching the play. As an episode,
That design looks like
but as
something
a
from
series
Invader Zim.
recap that actually works its way into the show itself. It's actually friggin' brilliant. It's explaining everything that's happened on the show except with a comedic edge, making fun of theatrical tropes, story tropes, and even their
Yeah,
own
one second.
character tropes. Katara, for example, is too inspiringly emotional.
We cannot give up hope.
Well, that's just silly. I don't sound like that.
Toph is a giant male Neanderthal.
Oh yeah.
Sonic wave from my mouth.
And Zuko is always
That is amazing.
Let's forget about the Avatar and get massages.
How could you say that?
I think of all the other shows that do series recaps, and they're usually just clipped shows or something separate that just has a narrator telling you what happened. But they decide to take it in a different direction. Actually,
That is a
That's
very
accurate.
accurate
That's
costume.
accurate.
I can't think
That's
of
very
any other show
accurate.
that has ever done that.
You know
At
what?
least
You know
in
how
a clever
Booby was able
way.
to survive
It
all that
incorporates
time?
The character's reaction to the whole thing.
According
Not
to the
just their own
Bridgebit,
adventures, but to
steroids
the
and
villain's
crack cocaine.
interpretation of their adventures.
Yeah, that
And
sounds
their
right.
satire of both Broadway and movie styles. In fact, could this be interpreted as the character's reaction to the last Airbender movie?
That wasn't a good play.
No kidding. Horrible. You
You
said it.
But the
It's
effects were
actually
decent.
decent.
This
Not
may
really.
be the most important or dramatic of the episode, but it is one of the most clever
That's
and
not
funny.
true about
And
the
on that
Avatar
level,
movie
it
at all either,
definitely
though.
deserves the number 11 spot.
So far,
I still
this
remember the
animation is
floating
best part
rock
of the play.
effect. Floating rock effect in that movie. Just slowly floating there until I hit someone.
Number 10. The Chase. This one is very
Ooh,
similar
this
to
is
the
a tense
Drill, where
one
most of the
from
episodes
season
is just
one- from
big
season
action
2.
sequence.
I
the
still
reason
don't know how
think
this
of
show
the
got
Drill is
greenlit
not
by
only is the
Nick.
action sequence really intense and brilliantly planned out,
Damn,
but
Tyler.
it
This
also
seems like
allows
this
for
seems like a
character
show
interaction
Cartoon
you
Network would
wouldn't
pick up
normally
after it got
see.
rejected by
Toph
Nick.
and Iroh,
Adventure
for
Time.
example, share a touching talk throughout all the chaos, mostly because they have
Hello.
Am I wrong?
they
Oh,
are, or
Iroh.
that they're on opposite sides.
So, where is your nephew? Is he lost?
Yes, a little bit. I know he doesn't want.
I miss you, Mako.
But if he needs me,
Wait, his voice actor passed away?
Yeah, his voice actor passed away in the
now.
mid-2000s, dude.
Oh, I didn't
He's
know.
like Master Splinter in TMNT.
Dude, like, Nostalgia Critic pretty much, like, you know, makes Mako sound like a saint after he made fun of his voice, like, in the TMNT review years ago. It's like a running joke for Doug.
Also just what an all-around
I think it was, like, the first time it, like, made mention proper was in the Red Sonja review, I think. Because, like, he tried to find some mate to tie in Mako with Conan and what have you.
Azula, damn.
It's sad that Grey Delisle was accurately cast as that character.
Yeah.
Certainly not devoid of story or character. Sometimes the best way to sympathize with your hero is just to put them in the middle of what they're going through. To feel that racing heartbeat, to feel that running out of breath. And in this one, you feel every second of that panic.
Leave!
The layout's great, the characters are great. It'll make sure you sleep damn well.
God, the animation's so good though.
What's our plan? Don't know. Too tired to think.
I would say the same thing, because it's almost 2 AM over here, but you know.
You're never leaving, Sheamus.
After Zuko joins the team, he agrees to finish Aang's
This is one of the few times in the Mehtly Cast where I'm not drunk for once, so give me some credit at least, please. I've seriously got.
I've our viewing of G Gundam. Please tell me you were sober.
I was sober at the time.
Good.
The ancient ruins, however,
Because, like, I guess because I don't know.
I heard G Gundam. Who's talking shit about G Gundam?
Sheamus, you're sober right now? What the fuck? Get drunk right now.
I can't do that. I mean, also, I probably should not. I probably shouldn't make it a freaking habit. It probably isn't a good idea.
Hit the bottle right the fuck now. You're fired.
You never hired me in the first place.
Exactly.
You can't believe they exist in this world.
My god, this is the most bizarre episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've ever seen. It's like Interpretive Dance, the duel.
Gizmo, what were you saying?
Things are still alive, you're just as shocked. On top of that, the episode does
Gimzo, what were you saying?
Is an extension of oneself, but
yes, Seamus and I were watching G Gundam earlier today.
No slander, it's actually really fun, honestly. Even if the first apparent 5 episodes are just setting up the consistent character cast.
They judged you. Gave you visions of the meaning of firebending.
Few shows,
the meaning of the cosmic drug trip.
The meaning of fire.
It just let the speak for itself. It was pretty damn memorable. It was a great episode.
I swear, if someone didn't tell me that, I would have thought that it was like an advert for a Twister ice cream lolly or something. You know, mixing together like strawberry and like blueberry flavors together to make one tasty ice cream confectionery.
He's right.
Number 8. The Day of the Black Sun.
Hey, how come you can count both? How can you count both of these 2 parts together, and you didn't? And you only counted part 1 in your worst.
No, he counted part 1 and 2. He counted part 1 and 2.
I don't know, because it didn't like flash between those when he did to them, so I don't fucking know. Do I care? No, because I've never really seen the show, so no.
At least half the season.
Oh,
so you
the
can
boulder.
Imagine what a heart-crippling stab in the balls it is to see every conceivable thing that can go wrong. The Fire Lord knows about the attack and is taken away. Azula is there to distract them.
Oh hey, it's like so you're telling me One Piece's Wano arc stole this setup?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly.
You haven't even watched One Piece, man. You don't even know what Wano is.
You're correct. I'm still gonna agree.
No, you got nations to save. Don't listen to her, Sokka. Don't listen. God damn it, Azula! You're such an evil whore. I hate you. The episode ends with everyone
sure loves her, though.
Except for our few young heroes.
We can't leave you behind.
The youngest of our group should go with you. The adults will stay behind and surrender.
And just when you think all hope is lost, it's just been one terrible moment after goddamn terrible moment, a huge twist happens. Zuko leaves his father to join the Avatar, leaving a glimpse of hope for their future.
I'm going to join the Avatar, and I'm going to help him defeat you. Goodbye.
Good
Doopy-doopy-doop.
God, man. Talk about an epic middle of the season.
Even though like everyone already knows that now, even if they haven't seen the series, that they know that freaking Todoroki here joins like the class 1A. That is this Mehtly Krewe, I guess.
So much greatness destroyed, but so much potential to be born. That's one eclipse to remember.
It doesn't matter. I'll be back.
Girl, damn.
Imagine the show was cancelled then.
Oh, hey, great!
No, the show went
That
on a
sounds
bit of
like something they
hiatus,
could
and
do.
then it came back.
But wait,
Okay.
where's Malcolm? Malcolm, I can't believe you broke under pressure.
You had one job, Malcolm, and you
It
couldn't
doesn't
even do
help
that,
that
right?
it doesn't help that the AVGN has better goddamn effects than Nostalgia Critic.
Do we? I don't mind them. I think they're really funny. Oh,
now he
Mark
runs into a
Noble,
bar
what are you
too.
doing there?
Oh, by the way, if you pause on the text inside of this book,
Pick up
oh god,
Getting bitches in your cab.
Of course, the hardest
the
part about
hardest part about getting bitches in your cab is not
is
calling them bitches.
Most
Most of them think they have rights or something. But seeing how you're pathetic enough to pick up this book, clearly you don't know that. You see them as a nice little piece of ass to stick your stick shift into.
Yes.
But really, let's not kid ourselves. You're reading this to see if I actually wrote a page about how to get women into a taxi. Whether a cab driver or a lonely person, you needed to see if I actually had some helpful advice to get laid. Well, as a matter of fact, I do. Stop pausing videos and go meet some women. You really think anyone's going to be attracted to you when you say, "Oh yeah, I pause some online videos to see if they put in secret jokes." God, I'm surprised several women haven't just stripped naked shouting, "Take me," just by reading that line. Jesus Christ. Well, I'll spare you from pausing the video to look up any other secrets, because there aren't any. Really, the closest I have is the YouTube comments I throw in the middle of the video. Those are easy to see, though, and even then I reuse them. Yeah, you know how I throw 7 comments up to the screen? 2 of them are the same. There, you happy? Now you can go on your message board saying that I saw the Nostalgia Critic be lazy for us lonely dumbasses who pause videos to see if there are any hidden jokes. Well, you say, I say, well, to you I say sorry. Sorry that you are so lonely and pathetic that you would actually take the time to check that out, you useless pile of fuck dick. Jesus, I'm doing nothing but insulting you now, and you're still reading this. What's wrong with you? By God, you're still reading this. Okay, fine. Here are things you'll never see. Boobs, ass, vagina, the smile of a woman who loves you. Oh, but let's not leave the other side out. If you're reading this and are looking for a man, here are some things you'll never see. Cock, balls, your cherry being popped. Enjoy dying alone, you miserable, awful wastes of life. I'm sorry, I shouldn't yell at you like that. It's just, I've been editing this thing for 5 days straight with no food or water. I don't think I should technically be alive.
I apologize.
I apologize. I love
Agreed.
you, random person who froze the video at this spot. You're beautiful. I'm just so tired and hungry and thirsty.
And horny.
Horny!
I think that's like the best place to leave it.
God.
What the hell is this actual book? Steven
It's not an
Spielberg is
actual
credited
book.
on the left-hand
It's not-
page.
That's not an actual book. That's just a
Yeah,
a
must
bonus.
be.
And by the way, the pun that happens immediately after reading that.
I can't believe they hired a whole Barnes and Noble just to do this dumb sketch. Not the pickup lines like it's actual text. That was actually good.
Okay.
That's
So,
that might be one of the best jokes the Nostalgia Critic has ever done.
Okay, just keep going. Alex, just watch this really bad pun.
Okay, pause. Look over in the left-hand corner.
Warner Brothers Inc.
Special thanks,
1989.
Wait.
Special thanks, Steven Spielberg, Matt Groening,
Wait, so this is like
Chuck
so this
Jones
is
Enterprises Inc., Douglas and McIntyre.
What?
what
Warner Brothers
book?
Inc.
What book is this?
The fuck is this book?
My cat
I pooped today.
That was a bad pun.
My face. That's badass.
Oh my god, they actually got a good shot for once. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Oh, just watch this.
Something connected to firebending around here.
Is that Kaboom Mythos?
No.
How to earthbend. Learning to metal bend by kiss my shiny metal ass. Firebending for dummies by Shufu Keys.
Sifu Kisu is actually the guy that they got. That is the person, the fight choreographer they consulted for the firebending stuff. Oh, Oh crap!
Hold it! All right, Dante. I think you've met your match.
American Dragon
Hi,
Jake Long.
Link.
It's the wrong costume again.
No, but I'm a ninja.
No, it doesn't matter. We have a theme going, and we need to stick to the theme. Understand?
Is she a Mortal Kombat character or something? I don't get it.
Now look, I want you to go home, do some research.
No,
and
she's
call
part
me
of the
when I wiki
Huns.
something, okay?
Yeah.
The ones from American Dragon Jake Long.
Don't encourage him.
Oh, is that it? Oh yeah, I think I recognize the character now when you say that.
Fire and Ice! I remember
Nope.
seeing that book. Ice Storm! Pull this side!
Vanilla Ice, okay.
I've actually read that book. It's actually pretty good.
You man! You stupid man!
Here, think fast.
He starts reading it.
So that's what happened to my mom.
Okay, that was
Now
good.
he's in
Okay,
the
that was
self-improvement
good.
section.
Firebend while also continuing the countdown. So, with that said,
1001 Dreams in the background. Wait, hang on. What was that book? The Deaf Class?
number 7. Zuko alone.
Why?
Now I know what his
my
episode's
head
got like
hurts.
30 minutes long. It's like mostly a dumb skit.
To discover his true path.
I love
By
it.
the way,
Isolated from
by the way,
everyone
fun
who knows
fact:
him,
in this
he befriends a
episode, we
small
actually got a
family
guest
who
star
successfully
appearance from
saves
Susan
from a group of
Eisenberg.
psychotic bullies. While
Oh,
doing
cool.
this, we get flashbacks to a time when
She's
Zuko
great.
actually had a family, a happy one even. He tries to remember what it's like to belong with someone who loves you.
These are dual swords. Don't think of them as separate, because they're not.
I think you'd really like my brother Sensu. He used to show me stuff like this all the time.
Only to find the past will never fully let him go, especially when people discover who you are.
Not a step closer.
It's yours.
That woman is the person Susan Eisenberg
I hate
voices.
you.
Look at that. He saves this kid's ass trying to start over and be good again, but as soon as it's revealed he's the Fire Prince, he's an outcast once more. Fucking A, man. This whole episode is like a movie Clint Eastwood would direct. You know, the ones where you see someone get shit on and in the end you just say, life sucks. But I mean that in a good way. The classic sort of Greek tragedy way. It's soaked in the poignancy and the sadness of the character. It's like something out of Frankenstein or a gothic novel. The journey of one who's truly lost and society may deem should never be found. Showing once again how the redeemable are not so easily redeemed, if even at all. You just feel
Yeah.
so sorry for this kid. You know he's the villain, but you just want life to cut him a break for once. Well, a break that doesn't emotionally kick his ass in the end. Of course, we know things would eventually come full circle for him, but in this episode, only the lost walk alone.
That's a deep line.
Number 6.
And there it goes again.
Number 6. The Puppet Master.
Ooh, this is
I'm
creepy.
sure for
This is a
years
really
Oh,
creepy
this
episode.
fucking episode. Yeah.
Human body, seeing how it's most
Jeemus,
yeah.
close your eyes. It's
Well,
horrifying.
editors decided to give
I
an
think
episode
I've
right
heard this.
out of a
Wasn't this in like
Halloween
one of his
story.
scariest episode
Our
lists
gang
like
comes
a years
across
ago?
Yeah,
Lady in
it was.
She seems friendly and kind, and even seems to help Katara learn elements of waterbending she never thought possible. It then turns out they were elements she wished she never knew were possible. For when the moon is full, she possesses the art of bloodbending. Oh, doesn't that term sound so creepy?
Oh, and the voice
Beyond
actress who
bending a
plays
person to
Dot
your every
from
whim,
Animaniacs
she
voices
uses it to torture
the elderly
civilians and
woman.
force them to
Really? Wow.
And
The
it's up
fucking
Tracy
to
McNeil.
to
range.
decide whether or not she should use this unnatural power to save her friends or to deny something so evil in its design.
Once you perfect this technique, you can control anything or anyone.
That's Tress McNeil, the voice of Dot,
See?
giving one hell of a
Yeah.
performance.
Wow.
Understanding clearly why she's become this way, but also realizing she's transforming into something truly disturbed. The idea of controlling another's body doesn't seem
God,
that
the animation.
scary
How the fuck
compared
was
to
this
other things in
greenlit
life,
and Nick?
The way they animate and describe it, it's almost like being possessed by a demon. Hell, you could almost argue that's what it is.
Master,
It's just so
Master,
I've never
Master
felt
of
more
Puppets is
alive.
pulling a string.
The shadows are heavy, the angles twisted, and the atmosphere dark. It's a perfect episode to watch when you want to
And
get
yet,
your blood
Power
tingling.
Rangers can't get away with shit on this.
Yeah.
And then we also have that episode of Teen Titans where Robin got the shit beaten out of him by Slade. Rather a hallucination of him.
Yeah. Fuck Nickelodeon and fuck the Nickelodeon era of Power
This
Rangers,
is
by
the
the way.
episode
Ooh, the
just
Guru.
before the season finale of season 2. And it does a great job balancing out calm and meditative spirituality with
You must
brooding
learn to respect your
trouble on
father.
the horizon.
Dulcine?
His team appears to be safe in Ba Sing Se. Hell, even Zuko seems happy having opened a tea shop with his uncle. So he travels to a wise guru to open up his chakras to better understand and control the Avatar state. The only problem is Azula and her gang are posing as Kyoshi warriors and are taking the palace over from the inside out. On top of that, Toph has been captured to bring her back home. This episode's intriguing in how 1 minute you can be in such wisdomly bliss, and then the next you can be
while
in such
every bit of drama's going on in Ba Sing
Everything
Se,
builds
Aang
on top
is
of
training
one another.
shirtless
As
like
one group is getting
Naruto
closer to
has.
peace, another is getting closer to
Or
tragedy.
Goku.
Again, the episode has a strong resemblance to the Empire Strikes Back.
He
In fact,
hasn't
the
been
similarities are almost downright
in
eerie.
topless
Right
for a
down to
lot
the
of
main hero
training
leaving his
sessions.
trained
Yeah, that's
wise
true.
master to
There's
go
only a
save his
few
friends.
exceptions, but
Katara's
yeah.
in danger. I have to go.
If you leave now, you won't be able to go into the Avatar state at all.
Unlike most great stories, it doesn't feel like a ripoff, more like an understanding of when and where to put the most perilous moments. And the best thing is, the person who achieves victory at the end of this isn't one of the people we focused on throughout most of the story. It's not Aang, Azula, or even Iroh and Zuko. It's Toph, who has spent all her time locked in a metal box learning how to friggin' metal bend. Something that's never been done before.
I am the greatest earthbender in the world. Don't you two dunderheads ever forget it.
So, even though the whole episode is just
Badass
to the next
woman.
one, it still has an amazing resolution for one of our characters. Still giving us a self
She's also blind. Don't forget that.
While
Yep.
also
Oh, no, I
delivering a
knew that. I
creepy
knew that.
cliffhanger. Again, keeping in the bizarre mix of the episode's
I'm still
tone.
pissed that she beat
Whether
Gara,
mindful
though.
enlightenment or dreaded
Yeah, that was a
annihilation,
bad
this
episode.
knew
That
how
was
to
a
get
bad
us excited
episode.
for what was coming next.
That's an absolute failure for a reason. Spoilers, by the way, for Death Bound.
Aha! I think I got it.
Stop cutting
You
to this, for
finished the
God's
book.
sake! Finish the freaking list, Doug!
Alright, you Filipino Benjamin Button. Face
Oh.
the power of my firebending!
Oh.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
It's a me,
You know, I
Dougio.
loved you in Slumdog Millionaire. Wait,
Oh,
that was
watch
I'm
this.
sorry. I always confuse you with.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh, that's kind of cool,
Can't
actually.
wait to watch
I
that again.
recognize that clip from a.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, but apparently,
There is no proof.
Oh,
Hang on, proof that got inherent.
save
Proof.
you.
You want to read the comments? Fine.
I just bought it because of this video. Love the video. Good review. Funny and honest. You have the nice shiniest hair. What?
I
oh,
think
by
this
the way,
is hair.
ladies.
by the way, Ben, you can use comma and full stop to go in a YouTube video frame by frame.
Gamye BB. Fuck you, lazy little.
So you
bitch.
can like.
I've had your mama and your Georgian fuck. Stalin gave Javak to you losers and create a
Stalin.
little empty called what? Your empire has fallen apart and will never exist. Has fallen apart and will never exist. Are that is contradictory. I hope that these are not real comments.
They're not. He just made them up.
It would be funnier if they actually were, though.
Argument makes no sense. People wrote books. And
Alright, we're just gonna continue.
when they don't put a URL to part 2 in the description.
Apparently, Zuko can break the fourth wall now.
Your
Yep.
four-wall choke won't save you.
Finally put these
Here comes an impressive feat. He can weaponize the YouTube comment.
Oh, I get it. Flame War.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Joss Whedon is overrated!
I hate modern nostalgia critics so goddamn much.
It's not even modern.
Was it after To Boldly Flee? If it was, it's modern nostalgia critic.
You're gonna hit the commercial tab button!
No, not the commercial tab.
That's a pretty good Doug impression.
What?
Well, I guess
go
we're at the
to
Barnes and Noble for
comment.
some reason.
Yeah, well, remember when League of Super Critics was a thing?
Hey, would you look at that? It's actually a good joke then, because Doug's at all his freaking thumbnails for some reason.
He's hiding in his own
We're only at
thumbnail. I
number
fucking
4.
love that.
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding
Hey,
me?
did you guys know? Did you guys know that
Oh, we got a good.
that guy with the glasses crew lost control of the League of Super Critics channel Well, and somebody else was making money off of their content for years.
Why?
Disney. Yeah, Disney. Hey, when Disney bought out Blip
Studios, was it?
TV, yeah, Blip TV. Disney bought out Blip TV, and
no wonder nobody
Blip was the
uses
one
it anymore.
controlling the League of Super Critics channel.
Really? Disney?
So Disney was making money off of Nostalgia Critic and Cinema Snob and Todd in the Shadows videos for years without paying for them.
Also, apparently Linkara as well, because he actually mentioned. He did mention, I think, in one of his videos, Linkara, that he had like his paycheck sometimes had Disney's logo on during the last days of Blip. You know, so yeah, it's totally true.
You have to take to begin healing, but I didn't forgive him. I'll never forgive him.
Usually this would be a big no-no for arguably the most ethical
My God, why did you... Okay, I was gonna ask why did you pick this, and then I realized I wanted to suffer when watching some of the shittier episodes of NC these days, so really I'm just asking for death myself at this point by doing this.
You're like, yes, Nostalgia Critic, yes, yes, yes.
The voice of Katara gives a great
Mae Whitman, also one of Ramona's evil exes.
Which one? There's 7 of them.
The one who's a chick.
Oh, okay, well that narrows it down quite a bit.
Oh my god, she's fucking bloodbending. Holy shit, we had a whole episode about this. You're not supposed to do that. Oh my god, this shit is getting real. Fuck. This is also a great moment.
Yeah, there's a reason why in Korra they outlawed bloodbending.
Not in that way.
Ah!
With you people. He's got
I would do anything for love. But I won't do
it's powerful,
that.
It's emotional. It's the perfect way to follow through on years of
Good John Turner. 10 out of 10.
By the way, I gotta give them props for the choreography for the blood bending. Those are all actual joint locks from Judo and
This is what the
Jiu-Jitsu.
Guru was building up to. And
Of course you would know that.
Season 2
Yeah,
finale.
because you're controlling the person. You're using weight control and everything. That makes sense.
The season 2 finale, however, leaves everything in shambles, with big surprises popping up, hardcore action scenes, and pretty much the destruction of
He did
everything our
Nappa!
heroes were supposed to protect.
Yeah, Vegeta! I sunk their battleships. And they're well.
Oh, by the way, the leader of the Dai Li is voiced by the Kurgan.
Don't flatter yourself.
Hey, Lex.
You were never even a player.
Yes.
Hey, Vegeta!
What a bitch.
It's a Pokemon!
She also captured Aang's friends as
Hear that, Vegeta? You were never a player. You were barely even a game.
Agrees to destroy the Avatar with her. Well,
Vegeta, it didn't work! That's because you have to damage it first.
Let's see if I can get a critical.
For some reason, like, the early days of TFS are just so random and everything, yet but they're still so endearing.
Yeah.
If they'd have embraced more of the random humor, they could have gotten through Dragon Ball Z.
Balls,
Bojack Unbound.
Bojack.
Unbound.
Yeah. Granted, they were suffering from burnout, but the way they handled that situation was not particularly very good.
They could have. They have my email address. They could have contacted me about it.
What ends up happening?
Reminder that they did not announce they canceled it, despite having it canceled for 8 months and never told their Patreons about it.
Well, they were doing other content besides that, though. Keep in mind.
No, but people were there for fucking the Dragon Ball break.
And they announced it the day after the billing date.
Yeah. This day after the billing date too, which made things worse.
Well, that was kind of scummy on their parts to do it a day after the billing day because of how Patreon works.
Isn't that technically illegal to some extent?
Not really. It's just abusing the system that's there.
True.
I mean, besides, they still produce content, so you can't say that they don't actually they aren't fulfilling what they said they're out to do, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's fair.
It's not that, but it's a wink, wink, and a nudge, nudge. Like we're not using this to fund DBZA. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
And they're like, and then they announced that they were canceling DBZA literally the day after the Patreon billing cycle.
Oh, and the Earth King was voiced by Phil Lamar.
I like Team 4-star, but that was probably the shittiest thing they ever done.
Yeah.
The Storm.
The Storm!
Season 1
Up
episode.
to this point was mostly action and fun. This was the episode that made
Oh,
fans
this fucking
realize there was
episode.
something more to it.
Oh, well, yeah,
Something
it
rich,
must have been
something
great.
deep,
Yeah,
something that took
totally.
a
Yeah,
lot
oh, yeah, of
and
course.
executed brilliantly. The Storm dives into the backstories of both our hero and our villain. Both are told around the fireplace during a thunderous rampage outside.
Yep.
The perfect setting for talk of epic tragedies. Aang reveals how he was told he was going to be the Avatar, and how he ran away knowing he would have the weight of the world on his shoulders, most likely during a time of war and death.
And because Monk Gyatso got too attached to him.
How he was a well-meaning young man who called out the motives of a general, which resulted in a duel. A duel
with his father, who is voiced by Luke
Ashamed and
Skywalker.
afraid, he refused to fight, resulting in the Fire Lord burning his face and banishing him. Within one episode,
Azula's like, yes,
everything falls
yes,
into place
yes,
with these
yes,
two
yes,
characters.
yes,
Everything
yes.
that could practically be understood about them is suddenly understood. They may be enemies, but they're very similar. They're ruled by the bad choices they made in the past, and their guilt decides their actions. While one hides behind fun and games, the other hides behind ruthlessness and discipline. Two different but similar outcomes from two different but similar starting points. The episode ends with them exchanging a look. It's only for a second, but the connection is definitely there, whether they realize it or not. Confused, naive innocence staring down confused, emotional anger. It's a chilling moment, one of the show's best. This was the point for many when they realized this wasn't just a smart cartoon show. This was something that could leave an impact. Something that had a plan.
And it did.
Something we were feeling more and more was in outstanding, downright genius hands.
I will say I do like it when Doug Walker nails
And we
it.
couldn't wait to see where it was going. It was exciting. It was new. It was a totally different turn that the show hadn't taken before. And it only got us more excited to see what was coming next.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Gizmo, you wonder why I make that your catchphrase?
Number 1, baby!
Finally, we're done.
And there he goes.
Oh, never mind. Another. We're interrupted again. God dang it.
Great Melon Lord in the sky.
Oh, how the hell can my body take so much abuse?
My God, you kicked me right at the Barnes and Noble to back to my office.
The greatest Avatar episode of all time. Wouldn't it be more honorable if both you and I talked about why it's so wonderful?
But then you wouldn't be punished.
The only one you're punishing is yourself, man. I mean, look at you. Look like the Karate Kid with pink eye. You're trying so
Except
hard to
he has
show
better
off
makeup than the Avatar, our Last Airbender movie.
was a Zuko to begin with.
He has freaking better makeup than every single other Nostalgia Critic makeup sequence.
You're already fucking beautiful.
That's kind of sad.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
It's unfortunately true though.
So what do you say, Dante?
It's like it's like Ed Wood's movie, like Night of the Ghouls. You know, like Tor Johnson has like really good makeup in that, except the movie's apparently freaking terrible despite that.
Kill him.
Pretty good though.
Thank you. So what do you say, man? Can we do this?
Why the hell not? The #1 Avatar episode is...
It just takes over.
Sozin's Comet. Not just one, but the final 4 parts of season 3.
Sheamus, close your eyes and mute everything.
All right, well,
No,
I mean,
Bye, Mark
All the main
Hamill.
characters are addressed. No one is overlooked, and everybody is given a strong.
He's the
and
Joker,
satisfactory
baby.
Conclusion.
From Zuko reuniting with his uncle.
Oh, it's his Joker moment.
Who here wants a taste of the Joker gas? Yeah! I think you've already had a taste of it, Azula.
He should kill the Fire Lord.
More like the Harley Quinn gas.
All of it is related.
Not with those lips.
I committed an atheist
So we're
statement.
right there with the main characters, fearing what could be lost.
It's everything an epic conclusion could ask for. It's exciting,
My throat
romantic,
hurts.
funny,
Probably because you've been
suspenseful,
screaming just
and
as much as
showcases the
Doug,
best
potentially.
animation the series has ever offered.
Which is very impressive, honestly, because he
With
screams
that
like
said,
every
there
third
were some
sentence.
people that had some issues with the climax. For example, some people didn't like how it was Katara and Azula who finished the final battle as opposed to Zuko and Azula.
But remember that Azula cheated in trying to harm Katara, which is very fitting of her character and her deteriorating mental state. Zuko still fought honorably, making his sacrifice, allowing Katara to give Azula what she deserved.
Some also take issue that Aang's defeat of the Fire Lord is a bit of a deus ex machina and didn't teach any tactical lessons.
But the show is not just about teaching morals. It's about spiritual understanding. Reinforcing a philosophy that as bad as things get, even over
And the Fire Lord just be like, what the fuck's going on? Why is everything glowing? Why am I glowing? Why are you glowing?
Why is everything glowing?
Created an alternative that wasn't
I'm a fire in my laser.
out of balance that
You're saying his guy has a sheep to whoop.
Yet it was still Aang's choice and risking of his life that made the transition possible. Only one question was unanswered.
Where is my mother?
We find out in the
Now
search.
available wherever good books are sold.
It's an engaging read. But aside from that, everybody gets the ending most wanted to see for their favorite characters. Nobody's left out. Everyone is given the most fitting ending that the show.
Mother?
You
Where's my
want
mother?
something not only massive, but important. And in a medium where TV shows so often either go too long or end on a bad note, Avatar stayed just as long as it needed and ended on the
Oh, you mean
absolute
spiders with
perfect
the
note
chrome
possible.
logs?
The size, weight, and passion are all there. Everything the show was building up to felt perfectly
The
delivered.
evil
This
quantum
episode,
leapers.
more than any other, made us realize this wasn't just a show. It was an experience.
Top Bacula taking her shirt off
None
and
of
goddamn
those who
Star Trek
watched
show.
and loved it will ever forget.
Yay, happy endings.
Woo!
Again, how was
please.
this greenlit by
Can we
Nickelodeon?
please move on to another bloody video?
Yep, I admit I was spending too much time focusing on being Zuko instead of focusing on what's really important.
Oh no.
You see, isn't that so much better just
Come on,
to be yourself?
prepare for the punchline in 3, 2, 1.
Yes!
What up? What's the dealio? Don't be all
Oh
mean being
god. This is
I
cringe.
finally got the right costume.
That's the joke.
Oh,
Dude looks less like Jake Wong and looks more like Captain Planet with a 10. What the hell?
Oh, that was good.
The fact that he's actually friends with the critic and he actually gave him a solid like this was actually fascinating to me.
I'm changing this Scott video, by the way. It's too long. I don't know why I picked that one.
Well, we just
Why'd you
watched like
pick
almost an
Scott
hour.
Miller's video at all?
Go for his
Console
very
re-
first
okay.
video. Let's
It's
watch
very-
his very first video.
It's very first.
Yo! It didn't age well.
Oh wait, actually,
It's
Well, I've
Hang
never
on,
really
no,
watched
I-
Zelda was like at all.
do we
The only
do-
one-
okay.
The only video
We
I watched
had
was,
on
like,
the
first
wheel. We had
video
to pick
period.
one.
His first
We gotta
video
pick a
was
short one.
funny. I'm
Okay,
not
we're gonna pick a short one. How does console redesign sound?
How about we just focus on
Alright.
Mr.
How about we
Walker?
focus on the-
Yeah,
Too
other
late. The
critic.
wheel has
yeah,
decided.
I was. No, you can't. We talked about this, but you somehow put in like 3 out of 11 that were not
Well,
nostalgic.
actually,
just
2 out of
a video
11. One
with
we
a death
voted
battle
yes
wheel.
on, technically.
That's like that. Yeah, that's like putting like a. That's like putting in a
How about we have an
cartoon like
angry
Fight
video
Club.
game nerd review and a death
That's
battle video?
That's like putting in like 3 episodes of cartoon Fight
No,
Club into
one
your,
we
like,
voted
into your
on.
death battle.
Two,
like,
I put in
it doesn't
because you
make
wanted
sense.
to be 11 on the wheel.
It
But
was
we're
a
arguing
joke.
about.
It was a joke, and you took
Why
it
is that talent
seriously.
tags? Are you?
I put an emoji of me laughing in there. What more do you want?
Everything.
okay.
Everything.
So here's what we're gonna
It's your
do.
illusion.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch the very first Scott the Woz video that ever uploaded to this channel.
Look good.
You know how far I'm gonna have to fucking dig here.
Unlock the scroll wheel on your mouse
You
and
bought
scroll.
I don't have a
Also,
mouse.
fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube for taking away my options that I
The
used
first
to
one
use.
is
that's
internet
right.
and
Okay,
you.
no.
No,
Oh,
it's
let's
not.
do a
It
tour
is-
of my frat house. We're doing a tour of my
We're
frat
doing
house.
his first episode.
No, we're doing a tour of my frat house. I want to do a tour of my frat
Oh my
house.
god! Wait a second. He moved into the big blue house that Bear used to be in.
It's
Welcome to
you.
the-
We need to
Blue
watch
House.
this now. God damn it!
Okay, let's just play
He
it.
throws the Wii U out of the window.
Hey all, Scott here. The Wii U is about 3 large footsteps away from the grave, and I thought it sounded pretty neat to kill time
Hilarious!
before
He has a
Funkin'
Blue
on that
Yeti
kid by
microphone.
having a
Everyone's
Nintendo
first
Switch
mic,
sesh.
myself included.
So here is my Nintendo Switch wish list.
I
Everything I
yeah,
want to
it's
see
it,
from the
it
next
wasn't my
generation
first
of
mic. My
Nintendo.
first mic was a Guitar Hero
My
mic.
main
I'm
wish
still
with the
using my
Nintendo
Blue
Switch is
Yeti.
that it's a clean
Yep.
break from the Wii U, and don't get me wrong, I like the Wii U. It was quirky and fun. Alas, it did have a cornucopia of problems. It wasn't up to snuff with the competition, wasn't really attractive, and didn't give me much reason to come back. Oh,
You know what I think? Conspiracy theory time. I think that this is Tom Holland's like second project in between like his film career.
No.
No.
Scott the Woz is secretly the
Spider-Man.
It's secretly the facial mocap for Spider-Man of the PS5.
Which is pretty nice. One of the biggest problems with the Wii U was that it was
I can believe that.
The thing had so many accessories, not only for it, but inherited ones from the Wii.
Not only that's true.
Every Wii accessory, but required for some. That just overcomplicates things. Just have the standard Switch.
No, Luna, stop.
Remember when they announced the Wii U twice?
Yeah, the reason they did that was because it was such a confusing announcement. People thought it was like an add-on for the Wii and not an actual new console.
No, I
stupid
already
people
knew
thought
it
it
was
was an
another
add-on for the
console.
Wii.
Nobody else did though.
I want new toys to play with. I don't want these.
Yeah, Alex, you say that, but we're all stupid.
On the Switch have motion controls.
I am smarter than the people who thought that it was an add-on for the Wii.
So you're part of the 1%.
I mean, Nintendo do treat like their viewers like children during all of their directs all the time, right?
Hang on. Look at the green screen is covering the leaves.
I just don't want to use a 10-year-old controller to enjoy games like that. I want to use new controllers and leave the accessories and
Skyrim
ROMs
on
of
the
the
Switch.
Wii U in the past.
Why?
Oh my god, I want this to feel like 2017. My online purchases on the Wii U and 3DS are still tied to the console. What's
Hilarious. Scott Spohr looks back at this is like, wow. What the hell was I thinking? And that's what Sonic used to look like, folks.
And you know what? We still fucking need that.
That they never appeared on the Wii U. Nintendo gamers love 100% in games for no apparent reason. Give them incentive to do it or reward them for doing it.
Exactly.
I understand why Nintendo didn't implement My Nintendo features into Wii U and 3DS games because that's just disrespectful to do to corpses. But I feel like My Nintendo additions into Switch games gives reason for Nintendo to exist.
That's just mean.
Lust for achievements. How about that Mario game, huh? That moment I saw it, I knew this was a real 3D Mario.
Wow, Scott sounds so goddamn bored talking about something he loves.
It's definitely his first video, that's for sure.
3D Mario. My main wish is that this new 3D Mario.
I think he was just trying to figure out the right voice for
Mario
it.
Galaxy is definitely #1 on my top 10 neat games.
I mean, I don't even know his new stuff because I don't watch the guy.
So fresh and
his new stuff's phenomenal.
That is a personal problem.
I want this next 3D
Yeah,
it is a personal problem.
we need to fix that.
No, we are not doing a
We're gonna do a 48-hour charity marathon of Scott the Woz on April 1st, everybody.
We have it. If we get you heard it here first, ladies, gentlemen, and bots in the chat. If you want us to watch Scott the Woz for 48 hours, donate to charity.
We'll call it the Woz Wheel.
Charity thing. I don't know. We'll do something.
If you want us to do a 48-hour stream of Scott the Woz reactions, look up on a star and wish because it's the only way you'll ever
That
get
aged really badly, Scott. It's your fault we haven't gotten a new one, you dicks.
All 3 Metroid Prime games combined.
Donkey Kong Country Returns was a bad game.
No, it wasn't. You better not be serious.
Hot take here. I've not even played it, and even I know that's a hot take.
It's awful take.
It's almost as awful a take as saying the Resident Evil 4 remake is bad. Whoop! Did I just say that out loud?
Resident Evil 4 remake is bad.
That leaves DKC alone.
No, that's a bit of a stretch.
Wait, which
I am
remake?
kidding about the Resident Evil 4 remake.
I was like doing that just to bring that back up again.
Alex, let's put it this way. It's actually
I'm not kidding about Donkey Kong Country Returns. Donkey Kong Country Returns has a lot of problems.
No.
I throw you.
Yes, I agree with Gizmo.
I would sort it times 100 be okay with.
Well, I'll give him credit. At least he had a green screen.
2015 was
Yeah, sure,
quantity
he
over quality
didn't
for
probably
Nintendo.
shouldn't have
That's
used
why
it
some
to talk about
great
games with
titles
mostly
such as
green
Amiibo
backgrounds in them.
Festival, Chibi Robo
You know,
Flash, Mario Tennis
sometimes you have to
Smash,
learn,
games like Metroid
or
Prime
maybe just
Federation
learn not to
Force
turn
and
the
Star
tolerance
Well, he
Fox.
doesn't
down.
use the green
It just
screen
seemed
for
like
that stuff
Nintendo took
anymore.
these
He just
beloved
waves it around in
franchises
front of a
and just forgot what
floor.
made them
Which is
beloved to
fine
begin with.
because then you don't because
Games like
people
Paper Mario
accept that.
Color
Like the
Splash
nerd does
sort
it
of
like all the
follows
time.
this
You'd
trend,
be like, you
but
know,
me alongside
people
many
do it all the
others
time.
didn't
It's
mind the
because
game. That new Pikmin
it doesn't really
side-scroller
matter.
coming
It means
Oh
they don't.
god, the
but
fucking
it could
3DS
be okay.
Pikmin game is so bad.
Bruh, that's a good game. You only
They
say
still
that
have, I mean,
because
they,
Donkey
Star
Kong
Fox
Country
still hasn't given
Returns.
it a chance.
Why does Scott look like he's judging us as he's like giving his like beatdown on
Judge
Nintendo?
Judge Alex, all you want. Shame him.
Shame. Shame.
Games in the forms of Chibi, Robo, Ziplash, and Animal
You remember that one time that Nintendo brought trophies to life?
With overstocking stores
Remember that
everywhere,
time?
Yes.
obscure Animal Crossing.
Remember that time? Remember that time Iwata and Reggie beat the fuck out of each other?
But wait, this can be
Does
salvaged.
anybody,
it was an
remember,
I would dig all
amazing
does anybody
trailer.
remember that
games
time
have
when
superfluous
I had
amiibo support,
personal
in the same vein
space?
as Mario Maker, Smash Bros.,
No.
Yoshi's Woolly World, etc. These
Well,
games
Luna
utilize
doesn't.
most amiibo figures
That was a
and give
cute
you a reason
one.
to own
The
one
Sonic
of your
Amiibo was
favorite
compatible with
characters,
the
while not
Yoshi game.
alienating those who have not dipped their feet into the amiibo tub.
Nintendo needs to reward the fans who have spent thousands on these figures.
I actually have a couple of amiibos, but they're only Zelda related. Actually, I have one amiibo. It's the Twilight Princess one.
I have a bunch of them.
Alex, should I break down the copious amount of amiibos that I've bought over the years?
No.
Man, I really need a
believe
Terry
you.
Bogard and Little Mac amiibo, man. I've been dying to get those.
There's no way they'll make a Nintendo like freaking Warriors game. As amazing as that would be, they're never gonna do it.
Instead of feeling like a design choice, it just felt like a choice made because 2D games are cheaper to develop for than 3D.
Okay, guys, hear me out.
2D Nintendo games, but
Super Smash Warriors. It's like,
Oh
come on.
my god!
I want this so much now.
More 3D titles
Have
than
it.
2D titles.
You see, it has potential, doesn't it? And Nintendo have a very good relationship with Koei Tecmo. They could do it if they wanted to.
Well, let's see how well this ages.
Before the big January 12th event, so I might as well address the rumors. One of the biggest talking points is this Rabbids Mario crossover RPG.
Oh, that aged well.
And may I humbly say that I saw this coming from a mile away. And
Sure
if
you
we
did,
convert
Scott.
Miles to years, that brings us to
Sure
about
you
9
did.
years ago.
9 years ago?
And then I told him, if a president should be anyone, it sure is Donald Trump.
The ratio is different.
And I'm doing the whole being 11 years old thing with relative aptitude and luxury.
Reserved for Xbox One, reserved for PS4, reserved for Wii U.
I gotta give him credit. He also all the game boxes back there are time specific as well.
Yeah, they are time specific. Holy shit!
He took the effort to make sure that his game collection back there was specifically for 2008.
That's a great attention to detail. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Against the idea of a Rabbids Mario RPG, my problem
Fucking Scott being Donald Trump supporter and he was 11.
I feel like any way to slice it, Ubisoft would have supported.
What's funny is the Simpsons even beat Scott to it.
For Nintendo to
Yeah.
third parties that may have been more hesitant to support the platform, like EA or Square Enix, and offering to do a crossover with them. That way, they become acquainted with the hardware, and their crossover do relatively well. Since it could be with the Nintendo
Square will
franchise
never
and
make another
the
Nintendo
platform.
RPG,
Alas,
unfortunately,
I am
anytime
keeping
soon.
an open
You know, that
mind,
isn't
Yeah.
like, based on one of Nintendo's IPs, not like an exclusive one like Octopath or Project
Rip
Triangle
Alpha
Strategy.
Team.
Mario Kart, Mario Maker, Splatoon, Smash Brothers, and Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Xenoblade Chronicles X is still gone.
Yep,
I have it.
I still have it.
The rest he was right on. Not so much X.
Well, we got the first one. That's pretty cool, honestly. No one would have expected a remake of the first
Xenoblade
game.
Chronicles 3.
Yeah, we got like all three of them on one console. That's even if they performed like ass.
Man, I didn't know
it's-
Xenoblade 3 was on the Wii U before 2 even existed.
Clearly, someone doesn't know how to count. Oh, wait, don't you mean Xenoblade Chronicles 10? Sorry, yeah, that's right. My bad.
Oh yeah, like 3 was actually 10 in Japan.
Around that number. Mario Kart 8 already has 48 tracks in it, so I think we could probably
Oh, that
go up to
aged
around
very
60 or
well.
so before
That
it starts to
aged
feel
real
like
well.
it's
Yeah, that
absolutely
aged
cream the old Battle
beautifully.
Mario phase and replace
It
with
aged
Battle
like
I still
fine
haven't
wine.
played this game.
Throwing some new characters that maybe a
It
mission
only
we're
took
off to
6
pretty
fucking
banging
years, but
coincidence.
it happened.
Don't
I mean, it
focus
is a
on
great
weapons.
game,
I
like-
still haven't
It
played
is.
this
Oh,
game.
it's a great game, but dear
Way too
God.
many weapons, and a solid 40% of them could have been.
We're never
It's
gonna get
ironic,
merch
it's
this
ironic that
time.
you said you haven't played the game because it's the highest-selling Switch game ever by like a
Yeah.
huge margin.
Like 90% of
I
Switch
have-
owners own it, I believe.
Mario Maker is an odd duck simply
What?
based on the fact that the Switch
Oh,
has
hey,
been
you predicted
confirmed
Mario
to be
Maker
a
2, I
single
guess.
experience.
Yeah.
I always thought the conjunction between doing your own thing on the gamepad and having others gawk at your creation sesh on the
I
big
don't have
screen
that.
was a big part of the Mario Maker experience. But as you saw from the release of Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo has no problem taking what we thought was integral aspects to Mario Maker and giving it a tug.
Yeah.
I would love it if Mario Maker had more art styles. I always thought it would be.
I mean, okay,
It
it
that
to
aged
have a Super
decently
Mario
well.
64
It had Mario
Max
too,
in it,
didn't
but-
it?
Galaxy style,
And
in which they
Scott,
would play and look as if
Scott,
those games
why
were
the fuck
2D.
are you deep
Or they
throating
could
your
just throw in the
microphone
Game
now?
Boy
It is
games and that would
incredibly
be alright.
difficult to make
More
a
slopes, more
Blue
power-ups,
Yeti
and maybe
peek
hidden
out this
collectibles or
hard.
user-created achievements for each level. The possibilities are simply endless for Mario Maker, which makes me hope they
Until
continue supporting the game once
Nintendo
it arrives on the
discontinues
Switch
support
with
for some
continual
reason.
updates and additions.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
going to take the
This
servers
is
down
pretty
up
simple.
until
3DS and Wii U
Mario
versions
Maker
don't
just
get
kinda
it.
died.
We have ourselves a winner.
Nope,
Throw on
never
two or three new
died.
characters, maybe a few new stages, and I feel like most
That
of the
age-
time-
Oh
Or
wow!
because they added
Wow, we
far
got way
more.
more than just two new characters
Yeah,
in a bunch
that
of
age.
stages.
Somewhat that age.
I'm not an RPG guy, but for
Oh, that's gotta come back
Wow.
years later.
the neat DRM brittle flash drive. Cool, right?
God, that flash drive is such a fucking mess.
Sure.
I don't get how anybody that's into Nintendo stuff just doesn't get into RPGs at all.
Good luck out there.
Which explains why Square doesn't make any games like that then for them.
Dude, I'm a Nintendo guy. I got a ton of RPGs under my belt.
Okay, finally we
Oh,
can get
yeah.
to something nostalgia critic based that hopefully isn't shit. Thank you, please. Please. Can I actually see one from something I've actually Oh for
I
fuck's sake!
swear to God, I'm
Are
leaving.
you
I'm
fucking
leaving.
Okay,
kidding me?
I'm gonna spin the wheel again. No, I'm gonna
Okay.
spin the wheel again. I'm gonna spin the wheel again. I'm
I'm
gonna
leaving.
remove this. I'm gonna
I'm
save it.
leaving.
But no, okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel again. I'm gonna save that for later.
plays anywhere near there, I'm leaving.
If we get the airport, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh, for God's sake!
Fuck
no,
you! No, please, yes, thank God.
Thank you, thank you.
There we go.
Finally,
Okay, there you go. Wait, which one?
Now, how
Oh,
many
okay,
of
the
you
first
are
one.
as familiar with the Nostalgia Critic as I am?
I am.
I
I
am.
would.
Melvin, brother, the Joker,
am.
that guy with the glasses.
Okay, the first one.
That
Okay,
guy
it's
with
gotta be.
glasses
It's gotta be.
not
It's gotta be
being-
that first one.
It's the first
That
one.
guy
Yeah,
with
it's
the
the
glasses
first
as
one.
an up a
Yeah.
website. There's actually a character he called that guy with the glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that
is
guy with the glasses.
There's no such thing as a stupid question until you ask it.
right.
That was the
Who's ready
tagline
to
for
watch?
it.
Who's ready to watch? What year
I'm
was
not
this?
sure if
Who's
my-
ready to
I'm not-
watch?
I'm
Who's
not
ready to
sure
watch?
if my-
2009.
I'm that
dog
guy.
is ready to watch.
Classic
I'm that guy
nostalgia
with the
critic. You know,
glasses.
back when he
There's no
back
such
when he
thing
was
as
still
a
good.
question.
Okay,
This hat doesn't fit
So
anymore.
you don't have to. As you all know, I am
I'm
a
looking forward to this. This is
perfect
when
god
nostalgia
among
critic was
men
actually
who
still
makes
good.
No mistakes whatsoever. Why? Because I have a crack team of researchers and scientists to make sure that every single solitary thing I put in my video is absolutely perfect. Not that I need them being the messiah that I am, but even I like to be sure that everything is absolutely
Jesus Christ.
perfect. What? What was that?
Oh yeah, this is like when the whiny fanboy first shows up.
Ugh,
Douchey
my most
McNitpick.
obnoxious fan, Douchey McNitpick.
Yeah, this guy. This guy is 1,000 times funnier than the fake, than the straw man fans
Probably
that
guessed I
Brad
don't have a
Jones
team of
created.
researchers and scientists to check over everything I
God.
do. It's all just me or the occasional onlooker. So every once in a while, I make one or two little.
I'm just glad that this episode's way shorter than the ones before.
670 to be exact.
All right.
666, 666,
The
the number of the mist.
Let's, nostalgia critic. Let's.
So sit back and enjoy this laundry list of my greatest failures. This is the top 11
greatest
nostalgia critic
failures.
muck-ups.
It's fuck ups, you fuck up.
Oh yeah,
it's
they have
muted.
music.
It's muted. Okay.
Is there one where the
Happy,
didn't have
happy,
any-
joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy.
The actors from Power Rangers didn't leave because of their race.
Although I sort of knew this to be true and was really making more of a joke about it, I said in my Power Rangers review that two of the actors.
Yeah,
left because
that
the
was
black
one of
boy
the
was in
things
the
where
black
they,
suit and the Asian girl was in a yellow suit.
Wow, the pick that was.
2009.
Yeah, the comic
Night
version.
Train died in 2000.
No,
Okay.
Flick Trang didn't. That's not why she left. She left. She died like
Some say it was an
almost
In the early 2000s, I
years
recall,
after.
right?
Yeah,
something like that.
I personally don't know.
It's because of like a pay dispute because of being paid terribly at the time. That was why.
Paid terribly, dangerous stunts. You know,
Look,
just
I am
run-of-the-mill
fucked.
bullshit.
Mistreatment of the Blue Ranger.
Yeah, I heard about that
Well,
too.
he stuck around. La cucaracha, la cucaracha.
You shut
You've not seen Tequila Gundam?
To understand is everything.
Oh, that wasn't muted. Oh boy.
The Banshee isn't the scariest nostalgic moment, you friggin' idiot!
Again,
I don't even know what the Banshee is.
Oh, is it not like it was in that Disney movie? You know, the one with Sean Connery.
I put the Banshee
Huh.
from Darby O'Gill.
You're the one, Darby O'Gill and the Little People, I think it was called.
Really did scare the shit out of me.
I've never
It
seen
still
that
kinda
film. I
does.
haven't even heard of it.
I just wet myself
It's
right now.
it's about Ireland, so I have to like it, even though I've never seen it.
It's about fucking Ireland.
It's about and yeah, like shitty accents and everything.
That's a pretty good effect, honestly, for an older
It was
movie.
like it was like the 50s or 60s at that time when that Darby O'Gill was made.
Yeah.
But I don't care. I still
Shitty
find this bitch
accents.
scary, even if no one else does. Still,
my
I
fucking
should've
motherland.
thought more about it and what would be universally scary as opposed to what just scares me. If I just went by
Yeah,
what scares
seriously.
me,
You know what doesn't?
I'd
You know what doesn't help
What?
is extremely. You know what's extremely
Holy
distracting?
shit.
He keeps the original. He keeps the original audio from the episode that he's talking over, and you can hear him talking in the background while he's talking over. The
Oh, it's
phone.
good again.
I don't know why he doesn't decide to just mute that and like have like something. Why?
Eyeliner in the Superman countdown.
What?
This is one of my more embarrassing fuck-ups.
I actually filmed this review right after I filmed another certain sketch.
A certain sketch
Oh,
that
hey,
will never
some
be
one of you guys
named
mentioned it
again.
before.
Melvin, brother of the Joker. Melvin, brother of the Joker.
Play a different song! So yeah, I thought I got all the makeup off from that sketch, but obviously a dozen emails saying I look like a goth drag show proves me wrong. So I had to do the whole review looking like a pussy, end of story. I mean, it's not like I walk around wearing other women's apparel all the time.
Oh god, check out that rack. I didn't know you could hide boobs like that under a shitty jacket.
And doing the can with Hitler. Look, he's doing the can with Hitler. I'm funny.
Back when you could do a Hitler joke and not be called an anti-Semite.
He has such an expressive face. I love it.
Weren't all Jews on posters?
Yeah, it's pretty bad when a tribute to someone's work doesn't have a good chunk of their work. For example, the Star Wars poster wasn't his, and neither was this one for Follow That Bird.
That movie's
This and
good.
a couple others were actually done by Steve.
Which one, Star Wars or Follow That Bird?
Oh, I love The Distinguished Gentleman. That is a great movie.
In fact, I found out that he actually is often mistaken for Drew Struzan, so you can understand the mess up. It's good work, though. If you don't know his stuff, definitely check out his website. It really kicks ass. With me saying it was Drew Struzan,
Wonder if it's still up.
it was just another one of my fuck-ups. But to be fair, Drew Struzan himself sent me an email, I'm dead serious about this, and said that most people that do interviews or stories about him always get the wrong posters. He also said, if anything, I was one of the closest he's ever seen to getting them all right. So...
That's awesome.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Red and Stimpy. Stimpy, I could kiss you.
Passageway in Baby's Kids isn't impossible.
Oh god.
This one I will
It doesn't make any sense. Also, that game is shit, so if you're complaining about his review of Bebe's Kids, you have no life.
That was during his Nostalgia Critic Angry Video Game Nerd War they were doing back in the day.
Yeah, that was great. That was an awesome era of everything.
Yeah, and then AVGN reviewed the third TNMT movie.
It spins around in a circle, so that means that there can only be one room. Because if there's a wall separating the two rooms, the bookcase wouldn't
No,
Now,
yeah.
a lot of people have told me that it can open up and lead to two different rooms if the wall.
Yeah,
dividing
but
two
at the
rooms
same
stops
time,
at
the
just where
mechanics of it
bookcase
just
stops
don't work.
Yeah.
Like,
But here's my argument. If the wall only goes that far, then technically you can just turn the bookcase back a bit and easily squeeze into the other room.
or
You're
you could
not
just turn the
limited to
bookcase
where
back all the
bookcase
way and
leads you.
squeeze
The
through.
only way you
Yeah.
can get through this room is if you were the size of a hippo or something. And you're not. You're the size of a fucking
That's
little kid.
fat-phobic,
So
dog.
in my opinion, this still makes no sense. I fucked up.
Linkara's going to find you and eat you,
To the
Doug.
credit of those who complained about this, I
Why
guess
would
I could say
Linkara
that maybe
do
I
that?
could have explained
Linkara's
it
too
a
Because
busy.
he's a fat bastard.
And that technically
Alex, you forget that Linkara is too busy being jealous. Or getting mad at people for the Lightbringer.
Who watches cartoons and shouts obscenities, then who cares?
I'm the Lightbringer. I'm the fucking universe.
It's very disturbing when there's no music.
Yeah.
Forklift and barbed wire, not a bulldozer. bulldozer.
Oh yeah, it is a forklift.
Okay.
This is one of my more
Yeah.
obvious mistakes. You don't have to be a construction worker to know the difference between a goddamn bulldozer and a forklift. Yeah, for some reason, I in fact did call the forklift a bulldozer. I don't know what I was thinking. It's so obviously a forklift. How could I get that wrong?
A bulldozer! I'm driving a bulldozer!
Plus, as many people pointed out, it forced me to leave out probably one of the most obvious jokes I ever could have put in a review.
They tried to kill me with a forklift.
Oh, God.
Once, except for the fact that I said
He
it over
tried
and
to
over
kill me
again.
with the forklift.
Bulldozer.
I can't even remember what episode of MST3K that's from.
Gonna have to look it up.
I thought I'd seen all of them.
I've never seen any of them. I'm gonna be honest.
MST3K is one of the best shows ever made. I used to stay up really late at night watching the episodes on some local channel that played them
I
at,
want to
like,
watch it. I just
11:30.
don't know how to. But
Right, remember like he had to awkwardly dub in like Robert Prowski. I remember this whole thing, don't you guys?
He's the guy that dies right before he gets blown up. A little redundant, but whatever. Well,
The audio editing is so bad. You can tell when he put it in.
Somehow I got it mixed up and thought that the actor who played the theater custodian was Art Carney and that this other guy was someone else. When in fact the actor's real name was Robert Prowski. And of course this is the guy Art Carney played. Now I
I've got a golden
caught this mistake
ticket.
fairly
I've
early
got a
on
golden
and actually
ticket.
switched the names around before I sent it out.
To think
the
Beautiful
public.
Joe ended up
Switching to
stealing
the
from
name
this
was
movie.
Pretty obvious. Danny is friends with the projectionist at a movie theater played by Robert Prosky. Prosky offers him an advanced screening. Danny heads to the movie theater where Prosky is waiting. The kid has had an amazing adventure. He reunites with the Prosky character. Well, luckily, I'll never do something like that again. I mean, I'm never gonna mistake
Robert Prowski
for someone like
Art Carney
ever again.
But wait a minute! I was the first person to see that review because I waited till 3 a.m. to watch it, and I heard you say Art Carney.
Suck it. Actually, he's right. Because for a whole entire day, the wrong version was out. So thousands of people constantly heard me
It
call
is a
the
good
wrong
movie,
guy
though.
Art Carney
You just
over
didn't know it was
and
a parody.
over and over. But in all honesty, this wasn't my fault. I sent the corrected version in, but the person who was posting videos at the time accidentally posted the wrong one. And the person who posted that review was Mike Ellis. Now, Mike Ellis has done a lot for the site.
There
He's
you
a lot
go.
behind the
There's
scenes
something that
stuff,
can't be
technical
solved
stuff,
with a
but
humble apology.
nonetheless,
This
he
is
made
where
a
this
mistake.
clip comes from.
So, you have anything to say, Mike?
I certainly do. I was new to putting videos up, and
Why does he
yeah,
look
I
like
haven't
Handsome
made a
Tom with a
video
mullet?
once in a while. So, for what it's worth, I do apologize.
There now, you see, there's
See?
no problem
No
too
problem
big that
big
can't be solved by
a humble apology.
Unfortunately, that apology wasn't good enough.
Sorry.
Clean up your own blood.
Lick my
And people wanted to work at this website when this is how he treats his staff. Oh, wonderful.
Wonderful.
And we,
I like that
he
line.
gave us video evidence of it too.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know he was such a dick.
But did he clean up his own
I
blood?
can't tell if I aged well or aged poorly.
Lizards do eat fish, you big moron.
Nah, this is from my Godzilla review. I pointed out that luring Godzilla with fish really didn't make any sense because lizards don't
That's
eat
a lot of
they
fish.
eat bugs. But I've heard that there actually are some forms of lizards that do in fact eat fish, which of course makes my statement wrong.
God,
Really, is that
fucking
excuse
damn it.
this horrible
Zilla
line?
still looks weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still don't get it.
Get one. Ow.
Ah!
Nothing too much to really say about this one.
That's
Oh,
Look at that
God,
low
the
20,
CGI.
Oh
20,
God, we
40
don't need
My
to
quality.
see that.
crazy giant lizard bot say Jay.
Alex, the worst part is we ended up seeing Godzilla humping a building.
How
Yeah.
dare you make fun of Mako, you ignorant bastard!
Mako
Yes, I'll never hear the end
Iwamatsu.
of this one. This all started with the TMNT review, which I like to point out everybody requested me to do, and yet got really pissed off when I did it. Does my audience just have multiple personality disorder?
Yes,
Well,
that is literally a
we got to the
YouTube
part where
audience.
Splinter shows up, and I simply didn't think his
No
voice
offense
back.
to the YouTube audience
Just sounded
watching us
way
now.
too
I mean,
shitty for me. It
it,
wasn't like the Splinters I heard before. Well, this started an outrage from Mako fans. I didn't know who the guy
Mako.
was, but I quickly
It could be
found
pronounced
out.
as Mako. Who knows?
No,
He's an
it's
incredibly
no.
beloved
He
actor,
clarified
and he's
it
nominated
was
for an
pronounced
Oscar and doing
Mako.
constant voiceover work in the
Well,
hit
then
show
why is
Avatar.
Ang
It
pronounced
also
as
didn't
Ong?
know
It's
that the guy
so if
died
you're
from
calling him Mako, you should call
esophageal
Ang
cancer that made
Ong.
a
It's the same
friggin'
pronunciation sort of thing of an Asian name.
Each of your brothers.
Do you see what I mean?
What did they do?
Up, that's Greg Baldwin.
It sounds like Mr. Miyagi if he smoked a million Marlboros. I eventually posted a video explaining that I had no intention of insulting the guy and even joked about it in my Sidekicks review. So I guess some good came out of it. But the damage was done and the message was clear. Nobody fucks with Mako.
Mako.
Again, it could be
Oh,
both.
no, music, hard music. Oh my god, no. That's not good.
Constant spelling mistakes.
Oh, this.
Yes, if you watch my videos, you may notice a pattern that there's a lot of spelling mistakes.
Jamaicans.
Dyslexic. I do my best to try to correct my many spelling errors, but no matter how hard I try to keep
Touchstone.
Touchstone. King Arthur's court. I smash my head to make myself forget about the horrible movie and then misspell one of the words in the credits.
Okay.
Okay, to be perfectly honest, like that's fair.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was it. But my other spelling errors proved me wrong. There's even an incident where I spell my own name, Nostalgia Critic, wrong.
Nostalgia.
I almost thought about making it a contest. Whoever spots the first spelling error in every future review will get a fucking Xbox. The only downside is there wouldn't be enough Xbox in the world to give out. What can I say? I'm not a bad writer. I'm just a piss poor editor.
Stupid. Oh, talk over the music. Talk over.
How could you not put Optimus Prime in the top 11 saddest nostalgic moments? You're the devil.
Yeah.
This is gonna haunt me till the day I die. When I did the top 11 saddest
Until
nostalgic
all
moments, I looked
are
on what
one.
many consider to be the
Also,
saddest
don't
one
let
of all
Hot
time,
Rod
the
become a
death of
Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Hold on, let me get that Matrix for you. Oh, God damn it, Ultra Magnus, you had one job. One goddamn job, and you fucked it up.
Ultra Magnus, I have one request. Try not to be mistaken for me by normies in the next 2 seasons of the show.
I remember like when they actually like had like him show up. Like apparently like they actually put like Optimus Prime in there in a future episode in the Star Trek. I forgot which one it was, but I remember it was like
Remember,
I
died for your
everyone seems to
it was great.
It was the theme of the movie or something.
But the impression was terrible. But it was like.
So I guess it never really left an impression as much as just left me confused. However, it definitely left an impression with other fans, and they were certain to let me know about it. I felt so bad for leaving it out that my
Yeah, this is the clip I was just talking about.
into Jesus Christ. Now give me credit.
Yeah, that was the one I was just referencing.
I died for your sin. Remember. I died for your sin.
I mean, it's
we're
as I
definitely
said,
doing a
the
Transformers movie at some point.
the nostalgia critic's impression is terrible, but yours is way better.
Thank you. I've been doing an impression of 50, 60-something-year-old Peter Cullen since I was 12 years old.
It's actually really good.
But I hope you can understand my motive. And will accept this.
Can we get this guy to do Toonami promos?
Yeah. Yeah, the shit. That would be great, Alex. Audition.
That would require him to have to work with
Just
Steve Blue.
remember, don't bring politics into your Toonami bumpers.
God damn it, Steve Bloom, you had one job.
You had one job, Steven. You fucked it
I
up.
will only die for mine. So that about does it. I've made a lot of mistakes in the past, and I'm sure to make a lot more in the future. And as always, if I ever
Well, at
make a
least
mistake,
I'll
don't
give him
ever be
credit.
afraid
He
to
owns
bring
up
it
to his
It's the only way
mistakes, at
over.
least. You know, and sometimes he
Don't be a
corrects
grade
things there,
A
right?
asshole like douchey McNitpick here.
You forgot to mention that the guy who sang and How the Grinch Stole Christmas did sing in the Haunted Mansion.
That's-
You're
I'm
raping
going to
Patricia.
fucking whoop
Well, that too would be physically impossible. How could you find me if you don't even know where I live? Oh, shit.
Wait a fucking second, I've seen that desk.
Don't run! Don't run! I want to be your friend!
I've been in the same room with that desk.
Me to
Not
still
like
run.
I've made.
Okay, he did that on purpose at least.
That one was on purpose.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, I forgot. Are we
I'm
like ranking
leaving.
these?
No.
No, we're
I
not
would-
ranking
I would-
them.
I wouldn't say.
No,
I wouldn't
God,
say we're
no.
ranking them. Okay,
We're not ranking them. Thank God.
Can we
wait.
give it like? Should we give it like a? I forgot. I
I
forgot to mention
can't
this earlier. Should
believe-
we give it like an
What?
out of 11?
Look at
Why top
Cagney's
11?
fucking
Because
face
we like to
here.
go one step beyond.
Hey, look at this.
We've already seen
No,
this.
I'm not
Death
interested
battle.
in seeing Alejandro Saab's reaction.
That's like
Yeah,
Ben's
no, I wasn't
reaction.
putting
That's,
it that-
that's
I'm just
honestly
pointing
Ben's
at his
reaction. That's
fucking
honestly Ben's
face.
reaction
Okay,
to every
so
one of
hang
these
on, hang
videos.
on,
Honestly,
Ben.
Yes.
Ben,
Yes.
you do realize that that Discord has a sorry, I did it again.
A YouTube
Discord
feature.
has a YouTube app
It
that we
does?
can watch together with,
Oh,
right?
it
Why have
does.
we not been using that? Why has no one
I-
told me?
I tried to tell you earlier.
It does. It does
I
have
don't
a
even know.
fucking YouTube app.
I don't even know how to install apps on Discord.
Hang on. What the
Just
fuck?
click
This
on-
works. Why haven't we been using this?
Wait,
I've been trying to recommend that we do that, and it hasn't been. People haven't listened to me.
Okay,
So wait,
does
I-
everyone
I-
see it?
I
Does
still
everyone see the YouTube things?
Yeah.
Yep.
I still don't know how you made an app there like that, like, but it works. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, God,
I just want to make
the
sure so
ads.
everyone sees it.
The ads are here. Ah!
Oh God, there's ads!
How do we full screen
We can't do this. There's too many ads.
How do we full screen this?
No, hang on.
There
Do
we
we
go.
want to do this with ads?
No.
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 Okay, we're
Okay.
switching back.
Okay, we're going back.
We're going back. We have to go back. We have to go back.
Reject modernity.
Oh, we're still watching
Return
this
to
then.
bootleg.
Back in time.
We have to go back. We have to
We're
go back
still
to the
watching
past.
Sadly,
We have to go
yes.
back to my past self.
To
not
watch the
use
shitty videos
YouTube
that
app.
suck ass.
You'd rather have a buffalo.
Now we just have to wait for everyone else to come back. Gizmo, why are you in a watch together activity?
Because
Is
he's
that what I was
still like,
supposed to do?
he's still in the YouTube thing because apparently
No, it has ads.
Why is he still
It
there?
had ads.
Gizmo,
Yeah.
get out of there.
Come,
get out of there while you still
come
can.
back to us,
Hit an escape.
Gizmo.
If that plays, I'm out of here.
God dang it,
I'm done.
Ben! God dang it, Ben!
It was on. We voted yes on it last week.
Apparently, you don't listen to when Gizmo says none of that. I would agree, actually, that no, this makes no sense to have a nostalgia critics themed stream.
We voted on it last week on yes.
No,
it was like a 6-9
Yeah, but
vote.
we
It was a
had it. We had
6-9.
an idea to.
I do love this presentation though.
Again, I don't know how to
we
feel
were
about
planning
that.
on doing
Vegeta,
this
oh,
in a different
God.
stream, I think, but we're here now.
I love how the
Apparently.
Goku name is the purposely misspelled one.
Caroli! Look at that, Caroli!
Bro,
Caroli Black!
Broly.
Is that Kakarot and Broly?
Yes.
I can't-
No, that's
I can't-
Broly and Goku Black specifically.
I hate the fact that they're using Xeno Vegito too. It's like, come on, why would you use the fanfiction character?
Super Saiyan 4 because he already did Gogeta Super Saiyan 4.
But it's still dumb. Why? Just because they haven't done that, why do you use the fanfic version? Come on, who wants to see
Because
that?
he already used Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. You might as well use the other one, which is honestly one of my favorite designs.
Better question, don't fucking make it!
No,
I like to
make it.
pretend.
I'll say make it because I actually do like Vegeta.
I like to pretend that
Super Saiyan
Heroes
4.
doesn't goddamn exist, and apparently
I
it
like
keeps
to
showing my
pretend- I
goddamn
like to
face.
pretend it does.
Well, then you're not pretending. You're just coping with the fact that it exists.
No, I'm not coping. I'm accepting reality for what it is.
Yeah, but unfortunately, reality doesn't exist in Dragon Ball Heroes because of how nonsensical it is.
Reality
That's
doesn't
true. That's the
exist
only
in
true
Dragon
thing you
Ball
said.
period, I don't think.
Dragon Ball Heroes is nonsensical.
The fuck happened there?
Benjamin.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh man! Wait, what is the sprite switching? What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
He uses
Why are
mostly
they
he
chibi?
uses
Why?
he uses mostly the 8-bit ones because those are the ones that were mostly available for Gogeta and Vegito at the time.
Those are not 8-bit. Those have to be at least 16.
Oh yeah, those are
Now
from
we're-
Extreme Budokai, but he only uses those very briefly at the beginning.
Which is lame because, well, why would you do that? Why would you do this? This ain't like This ain't if you, come on, for God's sake, come on, people.
I hate this.
It's so I mean, if you're gonna use an art style, stay consistent. Why keep mix and matching like this? This is like
we broke the 180 line.
No, we did already. The 180.
Okay, no, we didn't break the 180 line.
Yeah, I know
I was
it
wrong
wasn't
there.
broken.
But
Yeah,
it
you're
was
wrong.
Close.
It looks like it is. I have no fucking clue where the camera is. You might actually have a point there. I had no clue where the camera was going just then.
I have no trouble following it.
Okay,
You're sure you don't? Because apparently you don't understand.
One of the problems is we are changing focal length while we're cutting.
Visited by...
So.
Oh my God, this makes no sense.
I do wish
Vegeta.
Vegito did have more extreme Budokan sprites, but I think he does now. Nowadays, he has a decent amount, but I can't remember.
I would have personally.
So you work for the same. You work for the same organization Sonic does.
Yes, exactly. You got it.
You know what would have been
Bonus
good?
points if anybody gets that reference.
You know what would have been good? Like having a lot of like consistent sprites and a large amount of people who work on them. Using like edited sprites from Jump Ultimate Stars, because there's a ton of people who do that, like from you.
Actually, surprisingly, there wasn't any jump stars for this version of Vegito, or Gogeta for that matter.
Somehow I highly doubt.
Now there is. I can verify that there is now.
Earrings. The earrings are a different resolution to the ears.
I mean,
That's interesting.
The earrings are like higher resolution than the rest of the sprite.
That is also the thumbnail of the last video of that video, I think, but I could be mistaken.
Of course, I would have loved to see Gogeta fight Jiren, said nobody ever.
Actually, that was a great episode too.
But who?
I want to see Super Saiyan 3 Nappa.
That's a thing. I've shown you that, actually.
Oh yeah, shit just got real.
He literally just grows a beard.
His Fu Manchu.
No, hang on. I need to show this to the world now that you mentioned it.
Think if I went Super Saiyan, you think my goatee would grow?
Look, hang on. This is the official design of Super
Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. Okay.
It's literally just
that is not enough beard.
It's literally just a beard.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. I don't mind that. That's subtle enough. In
it's
like, I don't mind that.
so funny. Like this is the actual card. Look at it. It's glorious.
It doesn't.
And
look
now that we're
bad.
here, I have to show off Raditz because Raditz is so fucking funny.
It's so.
Raditz Super Saiyan 3 shouldn't be any different. It should just be gold him.
It's literally just him with longer hair. This is the render. Look at it. Look at it.
Look at it.
No.
Nice.
Okay. If you play it on,
Yeah,
if you
that's
play
exactly
the
what I
game,
predicted.
hang on. If you play the game, every time you play with this character, the hair literally clips through half of his body because the hair is too long for the model to compensate.
And you see why it's a shit design then because of that.
What else would Super Saiyan 3 Raditz look like? His hair's already long enough.
Here's an idea. Don't use Super Saiyan 3. Super
Wait,
Saiyan Raditz would have been just fine.
Okay, let's keep watching.
What the fuck is happening? I don't know anymore. I'm crying.
I'd rather watch like there's actually a video that exists. It's fucking hilarious. You guys know Joel from Vine Sauce, right?
Yeah, I know.
He made a video where like he was playing Mortal Kombat and then he made like a one-off joke about like Super Saiyan 5 Goku. So what he did is he went to Google and like he put in Super Saiyan 5 and kept going up in Super Saiyan level, Super Saiyan 6, 7, and he kept like finding the first result on Google. It was so goddamn funny, honestly. He went all the way to Super Saiyan 100. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a while. It's so good. But I'd rather want to have Gizmo come back. So can we please not focus on Dragon Ball stuff in a non-Dragon Ball stream?
Nah, we already voted yes on this.
No, only you did that, Ben.
No, we literally did a full vote.
No,
9 people voted.
I'm alright with why is the hand? Why is the hand?
Yeah, the sprites were really limited for this Vegito. I don't even know why I used this Vegito. This was not. Their sprites were non-existent.
Fucked up in this.
And you can see my problem with that other video that I hated with the sprite consistencies and recycled stuff over and over again.
No, that wasn't this bad.
This seems worse actually.
That was actually.
It's all as I said. It's only the beginning bit. It's only the beginning bit.
But even that, like but I think I want to give praise to this person's effects because I think it's all customly done and it looks great. The effects and regardless of the
Yeah.
involved.
The effects, he always does amazing effects work.
Yeah, that much I can definitely say is like he does.
Oh,
will you look at that? You're just a render of the Dragon Ball Z fighters.
It is. You're right.
I highly
This is where this is where he sticks with the NES sprites.
I sincerely doubt there weren't any custom sprites of like Gogeta or this have you. By the time
No, there
like,
weren't for the Extreme Budokai. The NES, the 8-bit style, yes, there were sprites for them.
There's gotta have been one some jump over.
The 8-bit style
No, there wasn't. I know this
terrible.
because I searched for those sprites back in the day. There was only like the standing sprites, and that's it.
Maybe you just
nowadays it's different. It is different nowadays, but not back then.
I mean, you could have looked up Mugen. That could have been there. Because
No, not Mugen either. Mugen had only 8-bit ones at the time.
I'm gonna do some research here. I want to call bullshit so bad. Hold on.
No, it's true.
Because I know the Mugen community. They are. So
I know
creative when it
too.
comes
I've
to
been in the Mugen. I've been in that community since 2008.
Like I feel the need to call bullshit on this.
No, it's true though. I would know.
And I'd rather research that than watch this. So let's all right, because I feel
You're
like
not even giving it a shot.
I'm having a good time watching the video. Oh, but
Yeah,
I
I
feel
am
like
too.
it could have had better. It could have had better sprites. These
That's
chibi
the issue
sprites
is that
look
there wasn't
terrible.
any available sprites for Vegito, or at least the Heroes version.
I can't believe I can't believe we have to discern between Vegeta. By the way, there's like way too many goddamn like characters of like Dragon Ball like Z in the Jump Ultimate style.
No, there wasn't any in Jump Ultimate style either. There is now. Not back then this video was made.
I'm in 2017 right now, so I'm looking. When was this video released? Please humor me. I'm curious.
Like, which Vegito are you looking at? Hang on. 2021.
It's 21. Oh, there had to have been sprites 3 years after the bloody movie came out. No way. No.
Gogeta. Hang on now. Okay, so for Gogeta, yes, not Vegito.
Oh, so
Gogeta's a yes.
Okay, I'm looking this up because I'm curious.
Are we seriously debating this instead of watching the video? It's just stupid.
Because it's more interesting.
Keep the video playing. You can keep the video playing.
It's honestly more interesting. Yeah, like I'm actually
watch the video, Sheamus. I do like that comparison though with Broly. I do wish there was more Extreme Budokan sprites for that freaking Vegito, because the sprites that do exist are freaking amazing, man. Oh, damn! The fucking impact is great.
Well, the music's pretty good.
Oh yeah, he has a great sense of music in all his videos.
Allow me to show you one proof here. I'll PM it to Ben directly. Behold, this is a custom sprite set with Gogeta from Super Saiyan Blue and Mugen from 2000.
No, that's not what I was talking about, you dumbass!
I'm just giving one example. I'm gonna look for the other one here.
Listen, Gogeta did have the sprites. Xeno Vegito did not in Jump.
Yeah, like Kevin is just losing his mind. He's like, why are you guys bitching about this? Please stop.
It's so stupid. I'd rather watch the video. It's such a stupid argument. Oh, I love this. I love how this horribly backfires on him.
Oh, he's
Kevin, can you please stop? It's starting to get really annoying now.
Oh, he's singing Sonic Frontiers songs. How can it be bad?
No, it's getting really grating now.
And
okay, I muted him on my end so I don't hear him anymore. Oh, so great.
Oh, we can stay.
Oh, it's so good. I love this.
Okay, I have found sprites from 2021 in September. When did this video come out again?
2021. He started working on his video in 2020. This episode came out in October.
Okay,
so what?
Okay, yeah.
So maybe you might have a point because like
no fucking shit, I did. I kept telling you. I've been in this fucking community for almost 2 decades.
I don't care.
I would
I don't
know.
care about this.
I would know. I don't care about
Can we
either.
finish the video so we can
I'm
get
just
back to
please.
watching the
I was just trying to find a means to find better sprites in this goddamn chibi style. That's all I'm trying to say.
It's not even chibi style. It's 8-bit style.
Chibi. No, you can't. It is a chibi style.
It's 8-bit.
It is chibi. No, it's chibi.
Their heads are their heads are
chibi.
huge. Yeah, they're disproportionate. That's what
Okay, that is very unusual. It's really fucking me up that all of the attacks are ultra high resolution, high detail, and the characters themselves are this low res.
That's why I'm so lack of right. To be fair,
yeah,
you have to make do with what you have, and honestly, I say it's freaking amazing.
I mean, it's you know, I've seen people pull off worse with more. You know, like there are plenty of people have way more resources at their disposal than this guy had, and come up with something way worse.
Oh, that's the final shine attack.
Yeah, I'm looking up a lot of these, and there aren't too many resources when it comes to like this. A lot of them are using this chibi style, unfortunately.
Exactly. That's why I've been trying to tell you.
I just didn't know because I felt like in the back of my mind, I felt the need to call bullshit on that. Just something.
Oh, you should believe me next time. I've been in the sprite game for a long time.
Okay, maybe I didn't realize that you are like literally like observing this. Maybe I should have realized your expertise.
Thank you.
But at least it meant. I mean, at least I know the context that he didn't have this there, and I honestly learned something today. I was like Kyle from South Park. Hopefully, we can watch the top 11 South Park episodes soon, right? You know,
yes.
The point we were here, nostalgia critic, not like Dragon
Blue
Ball
Evolution
and Scott the Wands.
What do you guys think about Blue Evolution? That's such an interesting form, so to speak.
I don't care.
I have no idea.
Oh wait,
it says. It makes sense for Vegeta, but it's just a darker shade of
Kevin
blue.
Kevin doesn't care, but he can't tell you because you muted him.
Oh. Hang on, I need
for me at least. For me, like Vegeta Blue is like what happens when you put more like
Why did you?
I unmuted him. I was unmuting him.
It's like those energy
you
drinks.
only have one monitor, don't you?
It's like one of those like
he spit out of his mouth.
What?
It's one of those energy drinks, you know, like G Fuel or
that was a weird shot.
Like Vegeta Blue Evolution is when you put too much powder into that like mix, and then it just turns more blue. That's like the only difference.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right.
I've done the very first time I ever had G Fuel was on this show.
Really?
I put way too much Compound V into my shaker cup. And I was buzzing all fucking day.
I will say, I do want to say, I love how he makes the hair move. I love that detail. I don't know why he goes back to that style, though. Why go back to that style?
So now you're just liking it.
Stick to the 8-bit style.
Exactly. Just stay consistent, for God's sake.
The beginning I understand, but later in the video, I mean,
no, even in the beginning, I would not have understood. It's no excuse for the beginning either.
I mean, I do understand that. It is a bit weird. I feel like should have just stuck with the one style.
Honest question: why are they destroying the universe?
Oh, they're just shattering dimensions.
And how are dimensions not like worse than universes or something? I don't.
I mean, Gogeta and Broly did that. Nothing bad happened.
Yep.
So it's consistent. Ooh.
I'm gonna have to message Gizmo saying, "Okay, we're done with the Dragon Ball bullshit. We can come back now."
I was purposely trying to drown this out.
Yeah, I was actually looking up stuff in the background, like to call bullshit, but I
just noticed a neat detail.
I was wrong.
Glove, like the parts of his gloves were ripping off. That's a good detail.
Are you sure they just weren't?
No, like parts of his gloves were ripping off.
Oh my God, Vegito, just die! I mean, I like Vegito, but for God's sake!
He's too persistent. You know this.
Oh, I forget.
Oh, he's transforming into the best transformation in the franchise.
Oh, Super Saiyan 4.
Super Saiyan 4.
go Super Saiyan 4 Vegito Limit Breaker. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Such a
Why?
stupid name.
Why? Why? It's just as stupid a name as Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta Blue Evolution. Actually, yeah, it's just as stupid. So he actually has a good matchup for the worst name of a power up in Dragon Ball next to Black Frieza. Maybe that might be a bit worse.
Why not just call it fucking Super Saiyan 5?
Same with Orange Piccolo. These names are terrible. Honestly.
Okay, now Orange Piccolo, I'm fine with. Like, okay, fine, he's orange. Why not? But why not potential Unleashed Piccolo or something? I don't know.
Well, because it's not like potential Unleashed. I don't know.
Oh. I love the little detail of his hair moving.
I mean, yeah, that is neat. I mean, that clearly wasn't in the sprite sheet, obviously, was it?
Yeah.
I believe in a thing called love.
Hey, that's actually a neat spirit sword design, even if it kind of looks like a Keyblade, but whatever, I can take it.
Well, Dragon Ball is partially owned by Disney at this point.
Yeah, sort of.
In that Dragon Ball Evolution is owned by Disney.
No, to be fair, it's only with the live-action movie rights. They did own the Dragon Ball. They did originally own the anime movie rights for a bit, but not anymore. That goes to
sold
Sony.
those to Sony finally.
It's more that it's a weird situation.
Okay, so
here's
the bullshit character won. Great.
Which bullshit character? There are two of them.
Vegito, from Dragon Ball Heroes.
I do love the story stuff here, but I'm biased because I like this kind of stuff.
I like the fact that they are,
What the fuck?
Like when you boot up a certain Nintendo console and it brings you to a dimension of purple cubes. They're in the GameCube dimension right now, like before the GameCube's even loaded up.
Yeah.
I see what he's doing there. Like when he zooms up, it gets to the higher quality sprites because you're closer, but it's a bit weird. I feel like you should have stuck with more of the 8-bit chibi style.
You see, guys, this is what happens when you boot up a GameCube. This is like the power it takes.
Yeah, there is GameCubes in the background. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is the GameCube dimension. Like they punched their way into a system that only had 2 Budokai games and Dragon Ball Z sagas. We don't talk about that one.
Yeah, this dimension got fucked, guys, but everything else is fine.
So that explains why we haven't got like GameCube games on the Switch yet, because of fucking fanfiction characters.
There were no limited beings in this dimension.
It's Vegeto's fault we haven't got GameCube stuff.
No wonder Goku's pissed. And Vegeta's he's in the acceptance phase of grief right now.
Yeah, she's like, I don't like fusing anyway, so fuck it. I don't care.
I feel like Nintendo would just skip GameCube and go straight to Wii, like for their
Nintendo would. That's the thing. They totally would. I do like the sprites, but I hate that Budokai Goku sprites aren't, or at least for Super Saiyan 4, aren't as common. There is a Super Saiyan 4 Extreme Budokan sprite for Goku, and it's amazing. It's custom worked and all. Not for Vegeta, though. And that's really sad. Grab onto me, Vegeta. No homo, bro.
No promo.
Just two guys holding on to each other.
Okay, now can we get back to the focus?
Yeah, that was it. This is the end of the video.
Hang on, I have to play us out.
Is it finally over?
Yes, it's finally over. Message Gizmo.
Gizmo.
I'm messaging him. Yes.
I love how salty we got during that, arguing over fucking sprites.
Yeah, it was more just in the episode probably. So yeah, absolutely.
No, the episode was great. The animation was great.
It caused Gizmo to leave.
No, he didn't even give it a shot. But to be fair, I will agree it's a bit too. Because I'm fine with the beginning, but the rest of it after that, he should have kept it at 8-bit style. I see what he was going with at the end, where if you get closer to the sprite, it looks higher quality, but it's still a bit jarring. I still really liked it, though. It's definitely one of my favorites. If I'm being honest, though, I feel like my favorite one still is the Goku Black versus Vegeta one he did. You've seen that one, Sheamus. We actually watched that in a video that's At least
Yeah,
airing
I
today. as
voiced
we're recording
Goku.
this.
The most fun thing
Yeah.
for me in that episode was I voiced Goku Black.
Yeah,
like,
that was so much fun, and I did a good Vegeta. I think I did good Vegeta, right? I did get good screams.
I mean, I personally normally would not watch that episode if you didn't tell me to, and if it did give me a chance to actually do some voiceover work, somewhat.
We even
But
I remember we even played Final Fantasy Sonic. Gizmo's just dead. I feel like we killed him, so we're just gonna move on.
Well, I did message him.
Hang on, I have to say.
I'm back.
Yep,
Oh,
here he
yeah.
is.
Will Goku
timing.
and Vegeta
Did I come back
beat
on
each other
time?
in the next episode
Yeah,
of
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
you
that
haven't- you haven't missed
was?
anything.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z!
And the words of the critic, Yemi, and nothing of value
Oh,
is
he's in the
lost.
feet playing the guitar! Alright, let's do this.
Spin the wheel. Come on, something good.
That was terrible. I apologize. I played the notes out of order.
No,
Okay,
come on.
we dodged the bullet.
You can just take out Laxadaisy, Daisy,
Never, it's good.
Daisy.
It's an animated pilot.
It was a pilot for. It was an online pilot that's blown up lately. This was actually my suggestion. Actually, you got my suggestion. It's also hand drawn, and I'm a sucker for
A lot of
hand drawn
pilots are
stuff.
hand-drawn
Never really
nowadays.
see that kind of. Sorry, what gizmos?
A lot of pilots are hand drawn nowadays.
Yeah, Lackadaisy is a fully hand drawn project. But yeah,
all right.
Top 11 best movie sequels. Are you guys ready?
By the way,
I'll
Alex,
bet half of these are
by the way,
cat.
Alex, your favorite movie sequel is on here.
Yeah,
I like how Kevin said we're done with the Dragon Ball bullshit. He just there's no ifs, ands, or qualms about it.
Man, I can't wait
My
to see
favorite,
Dragon
my
Ball
favorite movie
Evolution
sequels
2 on the list.
I have to wonder. Is it Return of the
Don't
Jedi?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Is it
Don't
Attack
tell
of the
him.
Clones?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. No one tell him.
For those who don't recall, there was a theme month called Sequel Month where I looked over all the sequels to awful films I've already reviewed. Well, you know what? I want some goodness before I start this shitstorm.
Is it Justice League Throne of Atlantis?
No, don't tell him. No one. Keep it a secret
Is it
from
Men
him.
in Black 2?
That doesn't mean there
No,
aren't some amazing ones out
I can't wait for him to say. Well, he's probably gonna say
Rocky
Aliens, even though I think the first Alien's better. He's gonna say
Is it
Dark
Rocky
Knight,
4?
which is
Yes, Dave. No one tell him what's on the list.
Star Trek 2,
No.
Wrath of Khan.
No, people use
Star
Shut
Trek
up.
2 is fucking great.
Shut up.
Why top 11? Because
I-
as many of these
Oh.
as possible. These are the top 11
Episode
greatest
3.
movie sequels.
Episode
Oh yeah, I
3.
guess Terminator
Episode 3
2.
is the best prequel. Fight me.
Best movie sequels. Let's see. Let's find out.
What is that song he's playing?
Number 11.
Number 11.
A board.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah,
I can't argue with that.
I haven't seen this one.
I haven't seen it either.
Started off as a low-budget, seemingly exploitation-style revenge flick, but as they kept moving
Nah,
on,
dude,
they
it starred
turned into
Kenshiro. It was
apocalyptic
Fist of the North
bloodbaths,
Stars
each
and
one getting
live action
stranger and
adaptation,
more
clearly, with Mel Gibson.
The crowning achievement by
Obviously,
many is Fury Road,
obviously.
which, like the other
Fury
Mad Max,
Road.
could be
This
seen as a
movie's
continuation, a standalone film, or a little bit of both. All the
I'd
movies
rather
have
not
a
remember
mix
the
of
nostalgia
past
critics'
themes,
review of
imagery, and
Mad
ideas.
Max Fury
Even some of
Road,
the
but
actors
because
go
it
back
was
and
kind of
do
infamous, wasn't it?
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It cranks it up to 1,000,000.
I remember enjoying it, but also
I think
cringing
I
at
might
a lot
have
of
dodged
it.
the bullets by not seeing it.
I do like him comparing it to the Roadrunner skit because that feels accurate. But yeah, that episode's interesting.
Which, when you think about it, is very difficult to
So,
do.
guys,
But you
as a
just
broadcast
look at any
chat, I
of these
posted
people, whether
a
they be side
picture
characters or main
of
players,
yet
and you immediately know they're
another
bastards.
instance of my
I've done a
Space
whole
Invader
review
for
on
once
this
not
film, so you can check
reading
that
my
out if
space.
you want more details. But needless to say,
Can we talk about how we were going to get a sequel to this movie, but then the studio got sued by the director?
Even unnaturally seem to be going. Oh, what a film! What a lovely film!
I wonder when the next movie's coming out. Never.
Numero 10.
Also, the Mad Max game is great. Go play it, everyone.
Rocky
It's
2.
mediocre.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Also have
People
a
hate this
fascinating
movie?
If
legacy.
Rocky 4 and
When the first
3
film
aren't
came
on
out,
this
it starred
list, we
basically a
riot.
nobody
No.
It's only gonna have
who
Rocky 2. It's only gonna have Rocky
did
2.
his
It's
success
Rocky
exploded
2
by
is
playing the main
genuinely
character, and
fucking
each
good.
movie as
One of
well
the
as
best
his
films
career
ever.
got a little
Excuse me,
I
man.
haven't
And
seen
I'll
any
be
of the
right
Rocky
back.
movies
until age
because I
really
clearly
started
have
to
no
set
film
in and
taste.
things slowed down.
Listen,
Even though
Sheamus,
Rocky
the real offer,
it's interesting how
I
much
can
art
show you
improved your
all of the
life, isn't
movies
it?
at
These
one
You know, the
point in the
Italian
future.
Sally gets a
ways are
robot in
kind
Rocky
of like
4.
personal portraits.
Yes, he does.
But the
That's
one that
true.
shocked people
But
most
seriously
was
though,
how good
we
it
can
was,
marathon
Rocky
this shit.
2.
It would be so much
The
fun.
first film won Best
I don't
Picture
know
in
if watching I
1977,
mean
so the
I
idea
would
of
be up to
doing a
watching these
follow-up
films
almost
because
seemed
again,
silly.
you know, these films are
Why top
masterpieces.
what
Well, at
already
least
won
the
one of the
first two
biggest
are.
awards there is? In
I
my
think that
opinion,
there are multiple that are.
Rocky
but,
4
yeah.
is the best movie ever made.
No.
Yeah, if you're American,
Best Rocky movie
But yeah,
ever made.
Sheamus, at one
It's
point I do want
only
to show you these
second to
movies.
Rocky
I'm
3
totally up
because
for
Rocky
it.
3 is the best movie ever made because Mr. fucking T is in it and Eye of the Tiger was written for that fucking movie.
Yeah, you're right. Eye of the Tiger was written for the third one.
Eye of the Tiger, it's the thing
On
of
paper,
the
you
fight.
would think it wouldn't work.
That's actually kind of incredible. Eye of the Tiger exists only thanks to Rocky 3.
And only thanks to the fact that Sly turned down You're the Best Around.
Once again, got us to cheer for the right person.
Yeah, at least we got the Karate Kid out of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sheamus, legit though. One day, let's watch these movies. Not all in one, but like one at a time.
Seamus.
Not one.
Seamus,
Yeah, not all
feel-
at once.
you are hereby invited to join us when we
Trek
watch
2,
the Rocky
Wrath of
movies.
Khan.
Yes!
yeah,
Yes!
I knew it. Star Trek 2: Wrath of Khan.
I love this movie so much.
Didn't get much
Everyone, so everyone do
Star
Kong
Trek the
thing.
Motion
Everyone
Picture
do
is not
Scream.
The film seemed more
John!
John!
Star Trek. The sequel was a way of seeing if the financial hit of the last film was a fluke or if Star Trek.
You know, I
actually
still
had
haven't seen
staying
this
power.
movie.
Thus, it pulled off what many consider to be the
Also, the
best
first
Star
one has a director's cut. Is that any
Trek. The
good?
ideas of Star Trek and the emotions of Star Trek, focusing on revenge,
That's debatable.
strategy, life,
Star Trek: The
death,
Motion
just about
Picture
anything
is
that makes a
excellent
brand
in
epic.
many ways
And keep in mind,
and
this is that
boring in a
time when
lot of
Star Trek was
others,
still associated
so
with this.
it's definitely worth watching. I watch it every time I rewatch the Star Trek movies.
Well, I'm not talking about.
even
I'm
went out
not
of
talking
my
about the
way
original
to get-
release. I'm talking about the director's cut specifically. That was released by Paramount.
I had the film on VHS, so I have no idea which cut I've seen.
Okay, this cut was
It was
released
whichever-
only last year. That cut was released last year.
No. No, the special longer version is not was present on VHS. And
No. That is a different version. There is a true director's cut version on
Yeah,
Paramount
the
Plus.
director's cut was released on
There it
DVD,
is.
like
No, you
10
don't
years ago.
understand.
No, I understand perfectly. I've done the research on this. The DVD director's cut is the same as the one. Yes,
Why didn't we think of Toy Story 2? Oh man,
not 3. Oh wait, was this how?
Well at the time.
Yeah, I mean, 2. Okay, question. Okay, question for everyone: 2 or 3? I'm 2.
I'd say both. I love both of them.
Yeah, I love both of them too. I only slightly prefer 2, but it's a hard choice.
You know what? The Toy Story trilogy is amazing, and it's a good thing they never released a 4th movie.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad the Muppet song aged so poorly. Wait for Tom Hanks to make Toy Story 4.
It would have been a disaster if they made a 4th and a spin-off movie of a Buzz Lightyear, even though it didn't really follow Buzz Lightyear.
It would have been a disaster if they casted Chris Evans as Buzz Lightyear and then made himself the toxic masculine villain of his own movie.
They're gonna make a live-action Buzz Lightyear, not an animated Buzz Lightyear. For fuck's sake! Wait, what?
Nothing seemed redone. It felt like
It would have been a complete disaster if after Lightyear or whatever they would have called it bombed, they made a 5th Toy Story to compensate.
They are,
know,
though.
Toy Story 3
Yeah,
is a
they
better sequel,
greenlit
but
Toy Story
here's the
5.
thing, whatever you think of that,
No, wait, they're skipping 4?
Pixar
Tim,
already
Tim Allen,
established
no, wait,
itself
Tom, Tim Allen, the guy who plays Buzz Lightyear, officially has said that he is casted as Buzz Lightyear again for Toy Story 5.
There was something to be lost if it didn't.
Also, reminder: Tim Allen, the guy who plays Buzz Lightyear, refused to be in Lightyear.
There was plenty of staying power.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Comedy.
Yeah, he did not want to do Lightyear.
What's his name? Patrick Warburton. They didn't even get Patrick Warburton to be buzz in that fucking movie.
You know, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried and he refused to, but who knows?
One of those.
You know
guys
what?
would wanna
Patrick
have
Warburton
the
probably has
helmet.
better things to do with this.
All right,
time.
Doug.
Yeah.
Number 7.
Yes, he's a wheelchair guy and Family Guy right now.
Aliens!
I knew there was gonna
Aliens!
I knew he was gonna put
I
aliens
love
in
this
there.
movie.
It's such a good movie.
Give me a fucking 4K,
So simply making
Disney,
it plural
and don't
is
let
beyond
Lowry
terrifying.
Digital touch it.
And it's not
I
Do
still-
not
but
let them
hundreds of
get
aliens
their
that
grubby
attack,
little
while also
DNR
adding a new
hands
twist
on
with there
James
being a
Cameron's
female.
beautiful
The
35
most
millimeter.
badass bitch in
Isn't
the
she
galaxy.
fired?
Taking more
I
of
still
an
think
action
the
route
original's
forward.
better.
Aliens still brought the intensity as well as
These
long-lasting
films are
themes.
equal.
The
Yeah,
ideas of
they're
trust,
fucking phenomenal and different for
bonding
different
and
reasons.
survival are
It is
all explored in
fucking
adult, yet
phenomenal
still exciting ways.
and
There's
outstanding
two mothers
how
duking it out, people disbelieving
fucking-
others, and new connections that have
how
to be established,
Aliens
all
and
for the
Alien
goal of
are
figuring
like
the
two
best
of the
way to get
strongest
through the
films, two of the
worsening
greatest
that have to offer.
movies ever
All these
made,
characters
followed
are
up
memorable.
immediately
They're
by
not
Alien
just
3, which is
people you're
literally
Yeah.
the worst thing I've ever
You
seen.
want them to
Alien
get
3
through,
never
but
happened.
damn bummed when someone doesn't.
How long?
No,
Hang on.
no,
How
no,
long?
you
How long?
mean-
Hang on. I got
you mean
a legit
you mean
question.
Alien.
Yes.
No,
You mean
I got a
Alien.
legit
Yeah.
question. No. Serious question.
Wait, what?
Who wants to bet that some studio, like Disney, for example, is gonna reboot it, have it take place after an alien, and have the little girl from that movie be the main protagonist for whatever the fuck it's going to be?
Okay, so fun fact, that was supposed to be the plot of the sequel to Aliens Colonial Marines.
God fucking damn it.
Colonial Marines got fucked
Yeah,
up and down the garden
Terminator
path.
2 is gonna be there. Yeah, Terminator 2.
Then,
I can't believe the idea I pitched was
came
almost
out,
already done.
Still cool.
and Amanda was the was gonna be the protagonist,
to be the best
and
action
then
film of all
Alien
time.
Isolation 2
Many
never
of us
came
are
out.
used to seeing
I hate
Arnold
that.
as a good
That
guy.
one hurts.
Because-
Keep in mind, the sequel
yeah.
wasn't
Alien
advertised.
Isolation is one of
copy
the
of that.
greatest.
In fact, a lot
It
of
is one of the
respected
greatest horror
You just
games
saw
ever
him
made.
looking
For
menacing
anyone who's
with a
listening
red
to
eye,
this
and that
stream,
was it.
go play it.
So
Go play
everyone
Alien
thought most
Isolation
I
likely
got
right
a
it was gonna
now.
be
copy.
Robert Patrick
I
as
got a
the hero
preview
and
copy of that
Schwarzenegger once
game.
again.
Robert
So this
Patrick,
is-
who
what an
played a
awesome
character in Ben
surprise to
10.
discover
Oh, yeah.
the character we like
Robert
watching
Patrick
most in the first
also
film
was
is
in
now the
Wayne's
one we're
World
rooting for
as
in
the
sequel.
T-1000.
Well, it's
That
only
was
has
hilarious.
key moments for fan service.
Have you seen this book?
Feels like it's just a retelling. It feels like real shit is at stake. Real people have evolved. And real lives are being put on the line.
I like how
because
James
all these
Cameron
stunts
movies
were
on
actually
here.
Putting lives on the line.
Oh,
As
James Cameron
groundbreaking
makes
as
a
the
damn
CG
good
was in this
sequel.
movie,
He
people forget
really
that the CG
does.
was destroyed,
But
it
does
was really
Avatar 2
destroyed in
count?
front of the camera.
Well,
Yes.
it's a better movie than the original.
So yeah, I guess it does.
So this was a perfect mix of both practical and computer.
I still need to see that one, but I don't know.
Avatar 2 is really good. Unfortunately, Terminator 2 has a really shoddy history of releases.
So much of it
So
was really there.
the 4K,
You get to
the
say,
4K
wow,
is
they really crashed
avoidable.
that truck off a cliff. They really
there
flew
is
that
a
copter
there is
over
a
a bridge. They
good
really blew up a
DVD
metal
version
Robert
with
Patrick.
a
It's incredible.
with
It's an
a
amazing spectacle, to say
and
the least.
funnily enough,
We're
it
all
has an
happy as hell
HD
that
version of
Arnold
the movie
came back.
encoded to WMV on a special disc.
What the
that comes
fuck?
with it? Yeah. So go buy the extreme version of Terminator 2 on DVD.
Watch the prices go up to thousands of dollars after this video.
Yeah, I
ends.
knew the Dark Knight was going to be there.
Dark Knight, yeah.
Dark Knight, 100% agree.
Okay,
Without a doubt.
It didn't help that he was. It didn't help that he kept spoiling a lot of them, like in the lead up to this top 11 list. Don't you think? He was showing them in the clips, right?
This city has proved that it's ready to believe.
There's a lot of nostalgia critic W's here.
When comic films were still kind of seen as
This
kid
is
stuff,
still
Dark
my
Knight
favorite
won
movie of
over
all time.
everybody with
Yeah,
adult
it's very
imagery,
high up there
adult
for me too.
ideas, adult acting.
Because you were the best.
His review on it is still
Mostly
really
adult
interesting
acting,
because
adult
he has a lot of
attention.
interesting points about
This
the
is
movie.
the film that launched so many famous lines, so many incredible action scenes, so many suspenseful moments. It was the first
Honestly, it
time
kind of
since
makes me
the
feel bad for Doug
1989
Walker because he
Batman
feels
that
like it
people
feels
were
like he's
saying,
trapped
"Oh my
within the
God,
nostalgia
that
critic
was
role,
an
never to
amazingly
escape.
badass Batman."
Yeah, he certainly
no
tried to
punches
break
and
out of
went
that
all out
mold,
with how
but
dark
with
he was.
Yeah.
But it also carried
no
many themes of
good
duality,
after effects.
sacrifice,
I
and
genuinely do think he could be like the next Tim Carrey if he was given like good movies and a good script, but it will never happen.
And it didn't have to
Yeah, but with the
Yes,
controversy behind it, that
the original dark
all the
material the way it was
controversy
meant to be
behind
represented.
just one of
The
the
film
fan
borrows
films
from
he was
dozens of
involved
famous
with,
Batman stories, but
you know,
still
some of the
brilliantly
jokes that he's
managed to
done, like
stay
the
at
Shad and
their as well.
everything.
It's dark edge.
Like, listen, like some people may think I'm crazy for saying the Jim Carrey thing, but his facial expression and like the vocal range he has is fucking amazing. Like, he can be genuinely really funny with that kind of thing. And like, if you were to give him a really good script, he would be amazing with it. Genuinely, I will not back down to this.
Why these movies should be?
He really does not have
Walker is
range.
more capable as a comedian than a lot of people working in Hollywood these days, and I'm not even fucking kidding.
Yeah, absolutely.
And people in Hollywood have been stealing his jokes for the last 10 years.
Really? Shazam used one of his jokes.
Him, AVGN, Little Karibo.
No, pause.
You know what? Yeah.
Pause it. This needs to be brought up. What? Yeah, Hollywood's stealing this stuff for jokes?
Yeah.
Critics won over most audiences.
Hollywood's been stealing jokes from the internet for a long time now.
The internet, it's one thing if they stole like a couple of memes or something like that. That's different.
Oh yeah, no, they're not just stealing memes. There are entire sections of like the Angry Birds movie that were lifted verbatim from like AVGN and Nostalgia Critic Reviews and Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Remember the Witch King was like,
they were just sucked into the size and scope of what we were watching.
She removed her helmet to reveal not a woman, but a raptor with a gun.
I want to point out that the best joke in the Angry Birds movie has to do with Terrence. Remember Terrence? The big bird?
Yeah, that was an excellent joke wasted on such a terrible fucking movie.
Yeah.
And then the sequel came
Just
out.
like
It was
the
actually kinda
like the
good.
Mighty Eagle.
That was fucking weird.
It does kind of make
They
sense.
wasted the Mighty Eagle.
You know what? Here's something shocking. The sequel to the Angry Birds movie is fucking great. I'm not joking. That was.
I remember watching that and thinking it was like.
I like how we're talking more about the Angry Birds movie than we are Lord of the Rings, actually.
Oh, yeah, because everybody immediately agrees that Return of the King is fucking amazing.
No, there's no.
Peter Jackson, you lied to us. Where is our 20th anniversary extended cut? We only got remastered versions.
Often said sequels never win.
And while I appreciate the fact that Fellowship of the Ring no longer has that cute green tint over it, I wanted more.
I want the extended cut of the extended cut.
Oh, don't you know? They gave us an extended universe. It's called the Rings of Power.
Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Haven't seen this film.
Hey, look, it's Bride of Frankenstein.
Because it's an
Hey, look, it's me after Bender.
After version of it. There's literally dozens of.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
You know, I heard great things about this movie, but I've never seen it.
I've heard. Yeah, I've agreed. This film's like a classic. People don't really know this film.
Groundbreaking makeup. So the idea of doing a sequel seemed fitting, but come on, nobody could top the original classic. Well, not only is the sequel as good as the first, but it's seen by many to be even better. It takes the ideas of creating life to a new level as well as exploring the monster's humanity and his ability to...
Remember the parody movie of it that was sort of a one-to-one, but more
Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, Young Frankenstein's so good.
Create something as memorable as the original monster design, but with the Bride, they definitely did. Nobody can
Young
forget that
Frankenstein
hairdo
is
with
good.
the white stripe.
Yeah.
Or the hiss
It's a
she
Mel
lets
Brooks
out like a
film,
frightened animal.
so.
Though not on screen long, she left a big impression, just like everything in these Frankenstein movies do.
Oh, yeah.
The shadows, the acting, the downright depressing story.
Yeah, the shadows have always been great in these movies.
Innocent, but also mean-spirited and despicable. These two
It's also
movies are
wonderfully
among some of the most
crafted.
referenced in any form of media.
At some point in time, we need to watch a bunch of
yeah, the Universal monster film.
Yeah,
yeah,
films, yeah.
Yeah.
They have the Dracula collection.
Today. In a medium where horror sequels are
The minute I hear Dracula, all I'm just gonna imagine is the Belmonts coming up to his pad and then just whipping him in both heads.
History of the World Part 1. I really want to watch History of the World Part 1 with y'all.
I really wish they brought back Universal Monsters.
Because that movie is like foundational to me.
The Godfather Part 2.
Yeah.
This Godfather film was a landmark in motion picture
Yep.
history. Many
Some would even say it's better than the first one.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
It's
stylized,
a prequel.
Wouldn't personally, but it is really
A
good.
film of
Well,
that nature had
no,
never
prequel,
really been
sequel.
seen, at least not to
Like,
that
it's half and half.
So the idea
Yeah.
of a follow-up scene.
And fun fact, Robert De Niro
Granted,
was,
it the same people
he was
working
one
on
of the
it, but
runner-ups to
what else was
play,
there to tell? The movie seemed to end on
Michael,
a perfect note.
and then wound up
Well,
playing
this one
Vito.
further explores
Huh.
how much
Young
humanity
Vito.
has to be given up for what's apparently seen as the greater good, and how the greater good never really seems to have a finish line.
Yep.
Through family, betrayal, and violence.
You know, the
we
funny
see
thing
how
about
far
the
a
first
person
movie
can
is
still
that
go
was
to
the
hold
first
on to
time, and I
power
think
while
the only
also holding
time
on to
that
any
there
semblance
that the
of
mafia was given a
if
private
there's any left.
screening of an
But on
entire
top of that,
movie.
we also get the
It was
backstory of a character
the movie
that
was
done by
the
one
first
of the
movie was
greatest
slow, but it was
performances
still
of all
really
time.
good.
Who
No,
could
but
possibly
Yeah.
like
play
dead
the
ass.
younger
Like
version of the
when I say
Oscar-winning
it
Marlon
was given a
Brando?
private screening
Robert De
to an
Niro, of
entire
course.
family
This
mafia,
was the movie that
I really
cemented
mean they
him
gave
as
it a
one
private
of
screening
the
to an
great
entire
heavy hitters
family
of
mafia.
acting. Seeing how
Like
a child
everybody
can come
was
from nothing
in the
with
theater
literally
just to watch
everything
The
working
Godfather
against him
first
and trying to
before
kill
everyone
him,
else.
yet can somehow
And
become
the
the epitome
projectionist
of
got like a
power
tip
at a
of
price.
$300.
This was the first sequel to win Best
Nice.
Picture, and
For
the
paying
only
an
one
offer
to
he couldn't
win with its
refuse.
previous
I actually
film
didn't
as
know
well.
that the first sequel to
Godfather
win
1
Best
also won
Picture. Wow.
At a time when
What the
Godfather
fuck?
was said to be the perfect movie that couldn't be topped,
Yeah.
Godfather 2 tried it
Hey,
and not
Johnny,
only
this puts you in a
succeeded,
movie.
but made what many consider
Huh?
one of the greatest films ever made.
No movie.
It's hard
Hey,
enough to
put
make
you in a
something as
movie. Yeah,
incredible
you're
as
right there.
Godfather once, but to do it twice, that's an amazing feat.
Yeah, I have
What
to
can you say?
agree.
It made us an offer we couldn't refuse.
Let's just pretend the third one doesn't exist.
Hey,
Okay.
Angela.
Okay.
Yeah,
he
the third one
knows
never
the
happened.
third one
The
is
third one
Tom's
got a
Blood, of
director's
course.
cut, by the way.
Here comes Alex. Here it comes.
Alex, here it comes.
Spider-Man 3, fuck you!
One of the greatest movies ever made.
Yes, I agree.
I agree with this, except
You remember,
Alec.
you remember how I was complaining about the Han and Leia thing? Yeah, this is a big part of the reason why I don't like this movie.
Because nostalgia
It's
could have placed
fine.
it better than The Godfather Part 2?
Yes.
Stop, it's Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, hang on. Listen to his reasoning. He does have a good reason for it.
Return of the Jedi was
But here's
better.
what pushed it over
Cap.
the line for me. Godfather had to only impress adults. Star Wars had to impress adults and kids.
Yeah, and it didn't
People
impress
say,
me
oh,
as a
it's easy
kid.
to make something for
Impressed
kids,
me.
But making something for both kids
Impressed
and
me.
adults and being legitimately entertaining for both
Jameis, I know it
can be
impressed
very,
you.
very tricky, especially
I don't
if
even think
it's
I
not a
saw this
comedy.
movie as a kid. I think I
Think
only
about it.
watched
You're
it like when I was in
Okay,
university.
can we ban him from the Discord, please? I feel like that's the last straw. No, I'm
Telling a
joking.
story about sci-fi
I
wisdom.
watched
You're
it,
gonna
damn
get
it.
adults
I
interested
own the
in
Discord
this?
server,
Well,
so
not only
no.
did they do
This is
it,
the-
in many
I get the
respects,
final
they got
say.
more adults interested than kids
Duke
do.
the
If I've been
Discord.
quoted as saying this
Because
is
Star
one of
Wars
the
could have
worst
very
Star
easily
Wars
just been a
films.
You are wrong,
Just
Alex.
finding
You will
another
always
big
be
ball to
wrong.
destroy,
Yes,
more
you will
comic
always be
relief, and
wrong
more
about that,
weird
Alex.
creatures to fight. But this movie
Han and
didn't
Leia
do
don't
that.
have believable
Wait
chemistry.
until the last one to do that.
I don't think the entire movie revolves around Leia and Han's relationship. though.
No, but
Doesn't.
the time.
Aggressive,
No, but
frightening, and more
okay,
adult
this is
world.
really good.
Yet
I
for
like
all of
this.
that,
This
kids
is good.
still watched it. They didn't run away. They didn't say it was too scary.
Remember that
or
time
Lucas
Luke
should
and
have gone
Leia
back and
almost
added
brought-
CGI Yoda fighting CGI
Even the
Luke.
big reveal, which I won't give away, really challenges.
You won't
a
give
lot of
away,
children's
really.
perceptions
Everyone
of
knows.
Really?
For many, it's the first time they're putting together that maybe things aren't always
I
so
It's one of the
black
most
and white.
spoiled
In a
things
world
in
that
all
seems
of
tailor-made for
entertainment,
things to
man.
be
Come
black and
on.
white. One of my
Yeah, but
favorite
here's the
things to
thing,
do is
people
to
are
watch
still
people's
actually shocked by
reactions when
it.
they hear that
Yeah.
reveal. They just
Genuinely,
can't
it's one of the
believe it. It
best
takes them
twists.
totally
Here's a
by
funny
surprise.
story.
But this
Look
is
at
Here's a
that.
funny.
kind of surprise.
Yeah, here's a funny
Surprise that
story.
challenges them
Only
and
3
forces them to
people
think
before
a
the
little
release
different.
of the film
Well,
knew
all
about the
adults are
twist.
suddenly forced to think a little different too. They
It
didn't see that
was
surprise coming.
Mark
On top
Hamill,
of that, this was a sequel to the highest-grossing
George Lucas,
moneymaker of
and
all
James
time.
Earl Jones.
If it just wanted
I thought they
to
got
repeat
someone else to
itself,
do the
it could
Your
do
Father
that.
line
It would
instead of
have
James
little to
Earl.
no
No.
But they didn't.
No.
They took
Okay.
a
No.
huge chance.
No, I'm wrong
They
then,
said,
yeah.
Let's have it go darker.
Yeah,
Let's have
what?
it go more aggressive.
Yeah,
Let's
I
really
was
make
wrong.
people
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
thinking about it,
And
yeah, no,
kids,
that's not
too.
what happened.
That is a big risk.
I remember Mark
Like
felt a lot of
David
pressure for
Prowse.
keeping it a
Really
secret.
glad
It
that
felt
they
like he was
told
always
us
being
David
guarded.
Prowse
His
didn't
friends
use
in
it.
money
LA
grab, but
now?
Instead, they decided to go a different
Okay.
direction that
Oh,
chances are most
jeez.
people didn't see coming. It's like Mark Twain used to say, my books are like water.
What about
Those
LA?
who are
Never mind.
geniuses are wine. But fortunately, everybody drinks water. Godfather is the wine, Star Wars is the water. Everybody can get it, everybody can relate to something in it, and everyone of any age can get something of value out of it. There's absolutely no denying the force
I do agree with that logic.
along with this one.
Yep.
I do agree with that. I do think he makes an excellent point there.
Were there any sequels I missed? Well, leave them in the comments below and pray for me this month. I'm the Nostalgia Critic, and sequel month is on the way.
Oh, that noise.
Yay.
Go ahead, talk.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's do one
that was
more,
alright,
and
even
then
though it has a
Yeah,
massive
one
L
more.
at the end of it.
Yeah, one more. Let's see what we get.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
One
Oh
more,
boy.
and then we're gonna call
The
it.
wheel.
No lackadaisy. Well, we're getting
Oh
the best
my
one,
God.
baby!
It's the one I picked. Oh my god. Prepare to cringe, guys.
Oh god.
We'll agree.
I'd
really
start
depends on your
playing
taste.
the Let's Get It On lick, but I don't have a wah pedal yet, so.
This is a short one.
Yeah, this is
Dude.
one of his earliest ones, actually, so it's quite short.
We could do another one after this. Nah.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is gonna be rough, I'm sure.
This is gonna hurt, I feel like. Yeah.
Remember, one of the characters he included on here was Sailor Moon, who is 14 years old.
She is.
Yeah, it's also fictional, dude.
He had help from the
No, Gizmo. Here's the thing. It actually comes into his review of the show later
Sailor
on.
Moon is not the hottest anime character. I would not put her on this list.
Any list that has a hottest woman kind of thing, and it immediately ages the moment you're like, oh, she's that old. It's like, who fucking cares?
And we had several
Gizmo,
animated
it's part of a
hotties to
joke.
make that transition easier for us. They were cool.
It already
they were
aged
smart,
the moment
they
he
were
said,
hot
he
as
said
hell.
that about
And
Sailor
that's
Moon.
why I am here to honor the top 11 of them here today.
That's
Why
something
top
that
11?
that
Because I
everyone
like to go one
says about
step beyond.
any anime
So,
girl ever.
Sit back and enjoy the top 11.
Just
animated
remember, his
nostalgia
penis
hotties.
tried shooting him in that review.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are there still some like
Number
Austin
11.
Powers or James Bond or
Lisa
something?
from Captain Planet.
Why?
No.
Yes. Good start.
Okay, so if Rogue from the X-Men is not on this list, we have a problem.
So what if she thought that all Americans were
Yes, the
uncommunistic
Russian
pigs?
who uses wind as their power.
That doesn't mean she didn't drive us wild. And with the power of wind in her hands, you can
I
tell
mean,
the Soviet
to be honest, I don't know. Was she one of the better characters?
Oh, come on!
I got no problem with that one. It's just capped to say, like, okay.
Those
That one,
Okay,
I can get that one
sure.
better.
guys on this show. This
Why
Baroness
not-
has us all debating whether or not we should be
Okay,
switching sides. So why'd you join Cobra? The Baroness. Me too. Hot, isn't she? This villainess was steaming.
Yes,
Skin
no,
tight latex,
she's
sexy
alright.
glasses,
Okay,
and
that's
a
better.
thick German accent.
I wasn't speaking
Um,
of a dog, moron.
Oh, I mean Russian accent.
I could get a real kick out of that.
Or was it Scandinavian? Czech? Italian? Canadian? Either way, this co-broad is hotter than a T-35
Why not
death
Janine
ray.
from
And my guess is
Ghostbusters?
she'll be having you shout out
Oh, yeah, Janine. Specifically, the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Well, hell, no, she was pretty fucking attractive in the Ghostbusters movies too.
There it is!
There it is!
I'm already.
14!
There are so many characters. There are so many
14!
characters. There are so many characters he's left off this
I mean, the
list.
story makes no sense. The characters
Don't
are all
spoil the
morons.
list.
They keep
I wanna
using
see what
the
else
same chunks
comes.
of animation over and
Why
over.
could you pick like one of the
That's
adult
not
style
the
stuff
anime in
for
a
God's sake?
nutshell, Doug!
It would definitely be the transformation
No.
scenes.
Bulma. Why is Bulma not on this
complicated.
list?
No,
Because he doesn't
no,
watch Dragon
Oh,
Ball Z either.
no,
He really
no.
Minutes to go through all the transformations.
Bulma is
I mean,
hotter
what the
than
hell are the
both
villains
of the
doing
people
during all that
before
time?
her and
Alright, Sailor
her.
Moon, I'm a
Nostalgia
big
Critic is really weird when it comes to the timing of what he has and hasn't watched. You really think he's going to start watching Sailor Moon now?
Make up.
Henshin!
The
Why not Cutie Honey?
Sorry, the American music
Why
is
not
aged
Cutie Honey?
poorly.
As awful a placement as this is in a list like this,
funny.
at least there's a good joke.
Why not
on it,
Cutie
you
Honey?
know, like aside from the horrible fact that this is in the list of sexiest women, the animated ones. At least there's a good joke that you did, okay?
Everyone else has done it though. That's the problem.
Nah, I think this is a lot more.
Anyone heard the
than
Japanese version of the Sailor
If you
Moon
heard
theme
people
song?
say,
Or the Sailor Moon
Out too late.
transformation
You can't
music?
argue with good Japanese animation and their ability to put
Seriously, go
women's
look up the
so
Japanese
short that
transformation.
you
Damn it!
sequence.
No,
Music isn't
stop!
better.
Why?
Sailor Moon, from anime to animator.
Oh my god. Yeah, that
No.
aged like got
They
He
took
hasn't been to the
milk.
show.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
agree.
Yeah.
This is the first
Also,
one I
picking
agree
Sailor
with
Moon is a
wholeheartedly.
normie choice. Change my mind.
What? No love for Poison? Come on, Doug.
Everyone's horny for clown.
What about Sailor Jupiter?
Everyone wants that
boy,
pussy.
I think you mean like Uranus or Neptune because I think those are the actual adults.
More to Sailor
Also, Pluto
Mercury,
was
honestly.
involved.
herself her own comic book series.
Well, not
what
only
is
that,
it
they're
makes her
lesbians.
So damn attractive. Is it her
To be fair, this
No,
was long before that.
I actually met the voice actress who played Sailor or Uranus
Cool.
and
One.
Sailor Neptune.
Which one?
That's what I said. Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, like where the
Is there? Hang on,
adult-
hang on, hang on.
Is,
Is there
Erica
Sailor Uranus?
Uranus, Tom says pronounced as.
Sailor Uranus.
Coward.
Hello, nurse.
Oh.
Hello,
Okay.
nerd.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if she was literally just a punchline for Yakko and Wacko, essentially.
coined the phrase "Hello, nurse."
Hello, nurse.
Alex, you need to watch
It was
Animaniacs.
definitely used in the show a lot.
Yes.
She was always the
Okay.
object of Yakko and Wacko's
Not the Hulu
affection,
one.
which always left Dot.
No, don't watch the reboot. Watch the classic.
Okay, that's
The
kind
bun
of
control.
Hello, nurse.
I agree.
She's every patient's dream come true.
It's weird they didn't bring back the original writers for the Hulu one.
Number
That's
6.
just weird.
Chitara from Thundercats.
Okay, I agree.
Oh god, I didn't know Doug was a fucking
Oh my
furry.
god, please don't put that image in my head.
I don't know. Would
Oh.
you count, would you
Oh,
count
goody.
like Chitara as like a
Oh,
cat
guys,
girl
I got a
really
nickname
like
for
that?
her.
I don't know.
I got a nickname.
Yes.
It's yep.
Oh, come on, I had to. She was fierce, dominant.
He's
and
right.
I
Road
can
Runner
see
looked like
why
any
you would
cat
put her on
Chitara.
the
If she
list,
doesn't
but
make
on
your
a
sword
top
grow,
10,
nothing.
I don't know about that, Chief.
You can knock like the last 3 off the list and put her
Daphne from
a little
Scooby-Oo.
lower.
No!
Not hotter.
No,
not hotter
I
than
get it.
Daisy,
This
not
is
hotter than
understandable.
Chitara.
This is
It's
understandable.
Velma, you fool!
Nah, it's Daphne. He's right.
Yeah,
Look,
it's
Velma
Daphne.
is Velma's mostly hotter because, you know, the actress
Yeah,
who played her in
she
the
is.
live action
Hold on,
movie.
though. This
But
is-
then again,
Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Purely
Sarah Michelle Gellar
concentrating
played Daphne, so I'm torn, you know?
He's slowly concentrating on the Where Are You series. He hasn't really put in any footage for the future stuff. You know,
How can you call her hot? That doesn't even make any sense!
look at her, bro.
Number 4.
Yeah, but she's not hotter than Chitara.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
thank
April
fucking
O'Neil.
God.
I get, yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. I guess.
I have no nostalgia for this show, so
Captain,
Me
keep it to
neither.
yourself.
Seamus, have you watched the 2003 show?
only a few episodes of it.
I mean, what
You need to
reporters
watch
the
wear
rest.
skin-tight yellow jumpsuits? It makes no sense. I can tell you right now, though, if more reporters wore skin-tight yellow jumpsuits, I would know everything that's going on in the world. I would watch the news so much to pry me away from those jumpsuits.
It's true. Fan service
Well,
sells.
Maybe not all of them, but nevertheless, April was always the damsel who got herself into trouble, and yet you always
Burn
look
on
forward to
Geraldo
seeing
there.
She was quick, feisty, clever.
Remember that
always
time
knew
she
how
was
to make
shipped
green
with
boys
Donatello?
Better the 03 show.
making us all
Where she's
Yeah.
by Ash Ketchum.
If you say so.
Already, this list is really going fast. Wow.
From X-Men.
Yeah,
There
there,
you go. Okay.
there it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bro.
She's even
Who doesn't
hot in
love Rogue?
bright form.
Yeah, who doesn't
Her
love
eyes!
Rogue though? Really.
What's wrong with her eyes?
But hey, that just made us want her more.
Oh,
She could
God
fly,
damn
she
you.
was strong,
90s
she was
animation,
smart,
that's
and
what's
of
wrong with
course,
her
she
eyes.
was saucier than
You got
a
that
Texas
ass.
Yeah, that was a
Ribbon
comic
Park.
panel.
A lot of men don't like the idea of women.
I don't know, like, you know, when it comes to
No.
mutants, I mean, when it comes to mutants, for me, it's between like Rogue,
Only-
Phoenix, and Domino, I guess. Those are the ones that-
The only problem I have
Pyro.
with Rogue is that that gorilla grip a little too hard. You know what I mean?
Number two
she'll,
already.
she'll suck more than.
Ariel and Jasmine from The Little Mermaid.
Oh
Yes.
No.
I don't think you guys know
Not-
how old these characters are.
You don't
Not
wanna-
hotter than April.
You don't want to know
Not
the amount
hotter
of
than
you don't
April.
you don't want to know the
Disney
amount
girls,
of
these are my
Jasmine.
top. These are
You don't
my
want to
top
know. Hang on. You don't want to know the amount of porn this
Definitely not
anime is
hotter than
debatable
Belle.
Wait
too.
till we see his number
Bell's
one
my
pick.
number 3 pick.
We already
Isn't
know
shit,
what
but
we
not
already
hotter
know
than
what it's
Milan
gonna be.
either.
That earned you like 20 points. Sorry,
Cringe,
kid.
cringe,
Nothing
cringe.
personal.
Why, Doug? Why do you want to fuck a
Not
fish?
hotter than not hotter than the girl from what's Atlantis.
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
More than this provincial life. Damn it, I want to sing Disney songs now. God dang it.
Satisfied. You're fucking royalty. If you
Yeah,
had
those
any
two
more,
are.
you'd be
I like them,
freaking
but they're not hotter
But
than
nevertheless, it was
April.
Ariel
They're
and
not
Jasmine
hotter
who
than
were
a
the
road.
exotic beauties, even though Ariel is technically a fish.
These are
which will
No.
make relationships difficult, but not
She's
impossible.
technically now.
Both of
No,
them
she's
were
Where's
human
Leela?
now.
fun, adventurous, and willing to show off their belly buttons. Ariel and Jasmine,
Cringe.
the princesses.
Okay.
Well,
And
why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't
Why,
know.
why the belly button?
By
Why?
US law, no, Doug. Why would you?
Wait,
Why would you
wait,
put
Let's
here
that
we
in?
go.
go, here we go, here we go.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
knew this was coming.
Yeah,
we all
Of course
knew
it's
this.
Jessica
Rabbit,
Rabbit.
yeah.
Nobody can
Yes.
dispute that.
Yes.
Where's Leela?
There is no
No,
doubt
this
about it.
makes
Jessica
sense.
Rabbit
I
is
see
the most
why.
attractive
Futurama.
thing ever drawn on paper.
You left
With her
Leela
thick, luscious
off,
lips
I'll have
and
to
you
look at his
put.
other
long
top
red
11
hair.
left.
Jessica Rabbit
Fucking-
had every man jealous of a stinking cartoon character.
I don't want to hear.
will-
I don't want to hear anyone else complain about One Piece's like dimensions after seeing Jessica Rabbit. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, here's the thing. The only
You would have here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. She was drawn that way.
Yeah, I get it.
Now, Seamus, here's the thing. My only complaint about One Piece's dimensions when it comes to ladies, there's no variation.
Yeah, no, that is very true.
There's no variety. It's like everybody, every attractive woman in that show has to have
this
like
fucking
that.
scene.
You know, I
Oh.
know.
Yeah.
It's a fair point because it's absolutely true.
I have a 4K. I have a 4K release that re-adds it.
Yep,
You're fucking kidding me.
No, James from the Twitter gave it to me.
Oh.
I go.
Really drawn that way.
Ooh yeah.
And those are the top 11 anime.
How the
nostalgia
fuck
hits.
did
If
she
you got
get
a
with
laugh out of
fucking
this,
Roger Rabbit?
if you got a route,
He makes you
Because
laugh.
it's funny.
Yeah,
It's
he makes
cartoon
yeah.
logic. Sonic was supposed to have a female.
And literally,
like,
it's the
like
same
girlfriend
reason
as well.
why Raven's with Gar.
No,
So,
no.
Is
No,
Raven
Raven's
spells?
not with Gar because he
Video game
makes her laugh.
review.
It's because he can turn into a
So
horse.
I have some issues with this episode.
Oh, a lot of issues. Yeah.
So every single girl from Rosario plus Vampire is hotter than half of the girls on this list.
Yeah.
She's never seen that show.
No,
that's not the point.
Was Rosario Vampire even
Um,
around in 2000?
No, not at that time. Not at that time.
Oh, hang
Especially
on.
not dubbed.
Hang on.
If it was in manga form, maybe that would make sense, but I don't think it was out in animation form.
Hang on. I'm looking this up now.
Like, Doug doesn't read manga.
January 2008, first episode aired.
And when was this uploaded?
Well, this is 2008 because this is early Doug, isn't it? Like season 1, right?
Right. And you also got to remember he
And
posted
the
his stuff
manga
up. You also have to remember he posted his stuff up on the
manga
website.
started in 2004.
Yikes! It took them 4 years.
Bulma is hotter than Sailor
Bulma,
Moon.
Videl, Chi-Chi, Zanya, Android 18.
Fucking 18, yeah. What's her name? Marin. Filler girlfriend.
Marin.
She's hotter. What's her name? The Saiyan chick from the Bardock movie. She's hotter.
Masha?
Mai.
Yeah.
Or
Mai,
Celepa
yeah.
in the Japanese version.
I'm gonna mention this because like Kevin and I just watched this recently, but Rain from Gundam G Gundam, like no question.
Yes.
Rain.
Yeah, the order on the list is all fucked up because Rogue and April O'Neil are both below the Disney girls. Belle is hotter than both of the Disney girls he put on there.
Are we seriously debating this at the end of the fucking video?
Yes, Ben. And who would you put on the list instead?
But I don't have this.
Hey, how about this?
No, you're.
If anybody
have Doug watch the actual fucking Sailor Moon show and pick someone other than Sailor Moon because that's a normie pick.
Yeah, I'd go with Sailor.
Pluto.
Hang on.
Like
if I had to pick one of the Sailor Scouts, the main girls, it would have to be either Jupiter or Mercury. If it was the Outer Scouts, Uranus, or maybe Neptune, possibly Pluto, depending on when you ask. I specifically said when I asked. I don't know why.
Waifu Wars.
I couldn't tell you about the fucking.
You know what?
What
Since
are those guys called?
Oh, Gizmo.
No.
I actually
like I'm a Sailor Uranus guy personally. Uranus.
Oh my.
Uranus.
Oh
They
my.
pronounce it Uranus for that exact reason.
I don't have too much knowledge.
Howard,
I'm gonna sail right into Uranus. I mean,
It is your anus for a reason, guys.
I feel bad. I
have to ask who looked at a fucking planet and said, "Yes, I'm going to call it Uranus."
You know how they
it had a
buried,
different name beforehand.
You want to know how they buried that joke in Futurama?
No wait, they renamed it to Uranus. That's even worse.
No, even better. They renamed it to Eurectum.
That's funnier.
So
you might as well.
Oh,
all right. I feel like that's a good. I feel like this is a good place to end the video.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna come up with a list with Kevin. I guess he's like decided to.
No, we're ending.
So, anyways,
that'll be all for this weekend. Since I'm not sure of and since I might be going to see the Mario Brothers movie next week, there might be another filler episode.
Wait, what day are you seeing it?
The Mario Brothers and Plumbing's
a game.
I'm seeing it Tuesday.
The best.
That'll give me ample opportunity to come up with my own little thing for us to watch.
Oh, we already have stuff on the wheel. We can just finish what we have.
Stuff on the wheel, but I'm gonna do something
We'll
else.
discuss it later. We'll discuss this later.
Yeah.
How about?
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right, so
hang on. Does everybody want to plug their channel before we leave?
No.
Yes.
End it. Just end it, please. It's gone on long enough.
Channel, you might as well plug it.
Viewers, say goodbye to the sexy moderate lady. Bye.
GamerBen115 on YouTube, I think it is.
Shut up! End the video!
Bye.